Mic check, mic check, mic check, mic check. Okay. Cool. We got that hot. Alright, y'all. Hey y'all, so hey TikTok, if y'all want to see me stream what's going on my screen, you can follow me on Facebook or Instagram or YouTube. But somehow I do not have access to TikTok Live anymore. And that is fine by me. That is fine by me. Okay, so y'all gonna see a lot of client work today. And if you have any questions, just let me know on TikTok, let me know on Facebook, let me know on wherever you're streaming from, let me know. And I will do my best to respond to the messages. I don't have a second screen or anything like that. Oh, I could. You know what? Wait a minute. Hold on 1 minute. I almost laughed in y'all faces like that. I got a whole laptop that could act like a second monitor without really doing too much on my main screen. So let me put this right here real fast. I do need to go get my editing tablet out of the car. Oh, life is good. Just got to catch up on a lot of projects right now because of the transitioning part of life, per se. Cut that down just a little bit more. But yeah, like this first quarter of the 2025 year tried to take me out, but when you know the Lord is on your side through all things, you just know you ain't got no choice but to go up from this point. Okay, hold on. There we go. Got it. I didn't feel like bending over no more. I'm just at the age where I can't bend over no more, y'all. We're gonna have to figure out how to throw this thing up there and make it happen. Okay, so we are doing a lot of editing work tonight, like a lot. I just got peace about living here. I just got my computer desk area set up. Hey Sean, hey Kelly. So we're just gonna be here all night long. If you're on TikTok, you're not gonna be able to see my screen because I guess I have to reapply for TikTok Studio. But I am live on Instagram. I am live on TikTok and my personal Facebook. And right now, y'all seeing another client right now that I have to ship out. And my shipping process just looking like, okay, let's call through the images. Let's call through the images and whatnot and go from there. So I'm just trying to monitor the chat. Well, I guess I could let Sean on TikTok so he can read the comments off because I'm about to just lock in. So I'm about to just log in.
So you on your personal Facebook?
Personal Facebook, Brianna Miles. Instagram, if you want to watch me live on there, is Brianna Miles Photography. On IG, YouTube is Brianna Miles Photography. I'm streaming everywhere tonight, so if you ever want to see a photographer and work from the beginning to end, cool. Whatever, I do not mind pulling back my books and asking questions. I think Ryan, so y'all are coming up now. I know Ryan and them be very, very, very patient with me with my whole personal life situation and whatnot for these photos. And, you know, I did tell them if I do have a paid client coming up, they're going to get pushed to the side. So today, I'm like, I ain't got no paid clients. Well, I do have paid clients, but some of my paid clients are in stage 1. So as I push them to stage 1, I can now finally work on the rest of their images. So I really appreciate them and their...
I don't see you live on Facebook at all.
I'm not live on Facebook? Sean Brown, okay, yep, that's the page. Yeah, I'm live on Facebook. Oh, to see me live on Facebook, I think you have to be my friend and not a follow. So let me make that public. My bad. Oh, you live on both. I thought I was stripping. No, you're not. What you see me on, Chantel? Facebook and TikTok?
Oh, you in black and white?
Yeah, I'm in black and white. Yep. So another thing, Ryan, I do not have Messenger on my phone anymore. Yeah. Because my phone is running out of space. I'm paying like $40 for, I think, the 6 terabyte iCloud, and it's still not doing anything. So that's the case with that. So I have to delete apps that I'm not really Facebook. I'm gonna get the bag tonight. Like, cause what are we doing? Cause the kids are fed. I have to contact these people. Let them know I can't do the wedding tomorrow because I got work to do. So like, it's only $300. I'm like, I have thousands of dollars of work that's sitting on waiting to be done and everything. I don't have time. Come on, would you come on? Is you not charging? Why are you not charging? Well, y'all can be my comment sections on there because I don't know if somebody's commenting on Facebook, Instagram, or whatever. Yeah. So I don't know who's saying what on what platform, and I'm gonna just go. I'm not gonna wait no more. So
okay, I'll monitor your Facebook and TikTok. Grace come out to IG.
that's if she wants to, because I know she got other stuff too. But we're gonna be here all night, so I'm not having nobody locked in. But the goal is to get the gift gallery up. I need that food, and I need to be in level C5. Oh, well, thank you, friend. So you can ask questions and whatnot, like be the moderators over there. I'm trying to turn on my other laptop so that way I can monitor at least Instagram over here. Father God, I see why people be having a team. Okay, so if you are watching on any other platforms, I know this is not my sensor looking like this dirty. Oh, okay, because I was like, I didn't clean my sensor. Okay, so right now we are doing the coloring process. So the operations behind a photographer, you just want to go through before you send to the client like any bad photos. I send them all personally. The only ones I don't send is like the dark ones where the flash did not flash. I send the good, the bad, the ugly because the client know themselves. Huh? What do you see on there? You should see a client on there, right? Moving around.
Right, what are we looking at?
Oh, if you listen, I'm telling you. It's the coloring process. So this is a graduation session I did for my friend Tia from high school. So Chantel, if you're watching, this is Tia's cousin, and she booked me to do it here in Texas. So I'm late sending these off because of life. Y'all try to be homeless and running the business at the same time. But thank God I'm no longer homeless. I am now in my own place. And it's like you got to focus on getting your life in order, running the business, all of that. So I'm just going through. So this is culling. I'm culling the good and the bad images. Good and the bad. So anything that's, I'm really getting to like the dark ones where the flash didn't flash out. Okay. And normally this is about, okay, like this picture right here. Gotta go, delete. Gotta go, delete. Cause like, even though she do pick that, who finna edit that? Not me. So this is part of the editing process. You actually editing when you actually on set. So always remember, you always editing when you're on set. In a way. Because she was on a black wall. And this is why I always say shoot them raw, because even though I have like an underexposed image. Hey, Pastor Mai! Even though I have an underexposed image, she might pick that one. And with, I always work. I just started working. The work just got started. She might pick that. You might ask why would a person pick that? Cool. And then sometimes I'm like, hey, you know you picked the dark picture. Like, yeah, can you just highlight it and make it lighter? No, I cannot. Why not? I don't know. Don't you got Photoshop? Yes, I do, but that don't mean Photoshop gonna work. That don't mean Photoshop gonna work. And if you gotta know your quality of work that you're gonna put out there. Now, normally, I am learning, trying to delete while I'm on set. But if I'm already in the zone, like shooting and everything, nuh-uh. So if y'all are on TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube, we are streaming on all TikTok, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, on all 4 platforms. Share. Somebody needs a photographer somewhere, and I do travel. I do not just stay in Texas or Chicago. If you are somebody that's looking for a destination wedding and you want to go to Cancun, cool. I can also book your trip to Cancun and your wedding photography. You get a 2-for-1 special. Stop playing. Stop playing. Ain't no discounts, but hey, you're going to pay all that money anyway together, so you might as well just pay it all in one person. And I'm a graphic designer. So if you need your wedding invitations done, why not? Oh, okay.
So you trying to get all the business?
I mean, the Lord told me to start my media agency, so that's what a media agency is. I got to do everything. Hey, Jay Swazi. What up, Pastor Michael? So that's what Miles Multimedia Group is. It is a one-stop shop that does photography, branding, weddings, and the photography division. We have a graphic design division. We have a web design division. We have a publishing division. So me and my uncle will be in charge of the music portion of it, and he also is going to be doing the writing portion of it. So my uncle Greg, and this is going to be like his business. I'm just running it for him. He also plays bongos, and he also does poems. So I was like, why not be in charge of the publishing division for me? Because he want to work. But I was like, no, you're going to retire per se and just work this, so that way you could just kick your feet up and write your stories and write your music and everything and whatnot and publish it through the media house. Get your royalties and whatnot. Like, I don't want a check, Bree. Uncle, you getting a check. I don't want to hit. So I should have told Chantel before then, but I didn't have all my stuff in a row yet. So any artist, now I don't do ghostwriting. What I do is I just, I get it past Maisha here. Say Maisha came here, right? She said, I got a book. And she does have a book out. And she said, Brie, I want a photo shoot done. I want somebody to look at my book. I want somebody to do the editing of my book. Again, I'm not a copywriter. What I do is, hey, graphic design girl. So what I do is, as a graphic designer myself, I will go through her pages and lay her pages out and get it ready for printing as a book. So that's what my publishing house will do. I will get the books, your books or magazine ready for printing and stuff like that. Now, I do have to hire copywriters and stuff and do it that way. Because in my head, I'm like, if it sounds good, it sounds good. I don't know what to tell you. All right, let's get this to print. I might catch a couple of extra errors and stuff like that, but asking me how to catch a run-on sentence, no, because I'm going to read it how I talk. But no, okay. Oh. So here's, I did do this 2 in one night. Okay, you might look like, okay, what's going on? So I also am my church photographer, right? And what the pictures we are now scrolling through is we call Equip Nights, where we teach everybody in the church who want to learn more about the church of different ways.
Oh, so you had two things on one drive?
No, 2 things in one day. Some days as a photographer, I could be shooting 3 times in a row. And I would have to forget to, when it comes to importing, not to select everything. So what I did was, in my mind, I knew there was a certain date I was looking for the graduation shoot. And I just select everything on that date, not realizing until now, I did do a double duty that day. So now, I'm about to do is, I think I can export, push it to another, catalog. So what I'm about to do is, if you've never used Capture One, they have this thing where you can make your own catalog, right? So I'm hitting new catalog in my folder, KCD 2025. Right, so separate my church work from them. Hit add. Oh, that's a folder. KCD, right. So go back to all images. Cause she's gonna be looking like, who are these people? I did not remember doing this at my shoot. My bad. I don't know why I took a picture. Oh, I probably was testing my camera because I think my camera failed, and I was just testing to make sure it still works. Okay, so we gonna.
Has you seen the photos yet, love?
So we in stage 1. So my stage 1 is. Hold on, where I'm at. So my stage 1 is basically I prep. It's called coloring. I prep the images. I prep the images and everything. Make sure they're ready to be sent. I rename them. I add my metadata. Just you know, this is one of those watch and see type moments. Okay, cool. All right, so right now I'm about to rename, batch rename. Cause I gotta I can do both of them at the same time. Honestly, equip night. When was equip night? 3/22. Thank you for the heart me. Thank you, Papa. Let's get that gift gallery lit up, y'all. So we almost there. I just need 3 more gifts to be lit up before Monday. And wait, 3/22/25. So what I do is when I'm labeling my images, I always add that date. So if I can't remember how I named it, I know exactly how it was named. So since we already right here, I'm going to export. Oh, I didn't edit these, so I have to edit these myself directly. Okay, cool. Okay. Let me see something.
Grace, any comments over on TikTok, on IG? Hey, Lynn.
Hey, Mel. Oh, you know what? I can check my thing. Facebook, I don't see nothing. Facebook always slow. So I'll be surprised if I got any comments on Facebook. Let me see. Facebook, nobody. 1 viewer. Oh.
It's me.
Okay. Okay, so we're gonna worry about that last. In catalog. Okay, cool. So this one's real bright. Delete. I was testing the light. Cool. Make sure I ain't got the other one. Hey y'all, so if y'all have any questions, type the questions out and I will answer them in like the next 20 minutes. So we're gonna do like every 20 minutes we're gonna ask the question about anything photography business wise. Okay, so batch rename again. That's not her name. It's a different client. I'm gonna put Hendrix because that's all I know. Okay. Hit rename. Proceed anyway. Okay, now metadata. I told my student this. Always add your metadata to your images. Always. This is like the way you are locking in and you burning your information on who owns this photo in there, right? So I'm not gonna put all my personal information out there because we are streaming. But right now I'm doing leave with so it says for TikTok purposes because they can't see. But you can watch this on YouTube. You can watch this on Instagram. You can watch this on Facebook. And that's it. So it says create a job title. You always want to put that lead photographer. If I can spell it right. City, Dallas, Texas. That's all you're going to get. Country, United States of America. My business number. Now I put that out there. My email. And why am I adding my metadata before I even send this off to the client? Cause it's gonna get on the internet, it's gonna talk to each other. So somebody Google me up, really. Research me. All my information is in there. Also, it would also help people stealing my images. I don't know why, but people like to steal other people's images. And if I have to say somebody, hold on, Sean, hold on. So if I have to, somebody take my images, you know, I was like, hey, pull that metadata up. Cause now remember, cause me and Sean was talking about this earlier. Oh, I can just Photoshop your watermark off there, blah, blah, blah. Okay, cool. But I bet you don't know how to touch that metadata though. So if I take this to court and the judge gonna be like, okay, what date and time was this taken, on what type of camera, what kind of lens, only I would know that. Somebody that has stole my information or stole the photo might know that all the way in detail. So there's certain things about my metadata I know is for me, like, and I did. So and you can't. So it's like forensic crime in a way, in a digital point. So okay, so we got email, website, headline. I don't add all that yet because I'm still understanding. Copyright notice. So we gonna do, if you're on a Mac, I think it's Command Option Shift G. No, it's Command Option G. Nope, that's the read. Hold on. So basically, you add a copyright symbol, right? Hold on. Copyright symbol. So basically, like, so no one else can see your metadata. So expect them Amazon delivery Monday. Oh, thank you. They can see it, but they can't touch it. In a way, they will try to, but Option G. Okay, that's what it was. Option G. They can try to, but they can't. But I can still take it to court and be like, no, he stole my picture and everything. Pull a metadata up, all of that copyrighted. Okay, so there's a copyright notice. You know, you add your copyright symbol. I do 225. Brianna Miles Photography. There we go. All rights reserved. So remember how we was talking about earlier, who had rights and stuff like that? I do, because I just put in there all rights reserved to me. So in Brianna Miles Photography LLC. So if you got an LLC, put LLC so they can know this is a limited liability company. Play with your mama, not me, because I will too. Now, Sean, what was your question?
How can you take the, so once you put the metadata on it, it's always locked on that photo no matter what?
Yep. So if I have to take somebody to court with it, I could pull up my original files. I can pull up my transcript. It's a way that I learned this in school, where I can print out everything from this shoot alone, and then we have all my camera settings and whatnot. And then I would have to bring my actual camera that I took it on, and they're gonna match it up by file. It's a crazy process. I never had to go through that, but I had to learn it. Thank you, Mandy, on TikTok. So right now I am grabbing my rights usage terms out of my iCloud. It's just taking a minute for everything to sync over on this new computer. So basically, I'm also putting a rights usage on there. Like I'm telling, like again, somebody had to pull, if the judge had to pull this information, and it's a lawsuit involved, they're gonna say, no, she said that this picture was only used for personal use only on said client. You used this on a commercial billboard in Vogue magazine, and she never got her rights. So basically, this is like the poor man copyright of protecting you in a digital way. Trademark. Where we at? Hold on. Anybody have any questions? No? Okay. Hey, Sakura.
Who is Nikki G?
On
3.15.
where? What platform? What's he?
Okay, then it's a star. Who is? I'm looking at your screen. She's at the top of the screen here.
Mm-hmm.
You see the flashing lights all around everything?
Nope. Hold on. Let me see. Did somebody say they followed?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Yes.
that. So basically, that means Nikki G was the last person that subscribed to the channel. So if you guys want to subscribe to the channel, either on Facebook or YouTube, it will pop up. It will make an alert and say, "Hey, this person's
Oh, because she is just sitting there. I'm like, what's going
No.
on?
That just says this just tells you, me and you, who's the last person that subscribed. No, that's just using or Twitch. I think I'm on Twitch right now too.
Huh?
Yes, I'm on Twitch too.
Switch 2.
No, girl, ain't nobody got no buy no Switch. Bye.
I know.
Popping in at the wrong time.
I know it said Switch. I know it said you was playing one.
Oh.
You want to switch?
They had one, but they lost it.
You want to buy a light? Oh, it's in process. Okay.
I know you lying. Use the step ladder. Off my counter like you some monkey. My bad, she hopping on the calendar. What you trying to get?
Don't get that.
Don't drag it. Okay, rights. Usage. Okay. So normally the rights usage, right? I'm gonna just Google it real fast and just put my company name, rights usage terms for metadata. To keep going so I don't want to lose no flow. Y'all make sure we get this live on TikTok to 1,000. This is supposed to be in that 5,000 likes by now. Come on now. Ain't no Sean, but like she putting me to work tonight. Yep.
Hold on.
Thank you for liking the live.
I think one's lemon.
Okay.
If you want.
Okay. Wait. I need to organize my desk.
Do we got any comments on Instagram? Let me see if my computer will come back on now.
I don't know because I'm not on Instagram.
I'm about to pull it up now. How are we still dead? Oh Lord, they got a shortage. That's why. Oh God. No. I don't know if I have the other charger for it.
What's
I only got $60 for this thing.
what is it charging for?
I gotta get some pictures off here anyway, so it needs to be charging.
Did you ever get your lens back yet?
Not my lens, my light. No, they
Your
have.
flash.
Nuh-uh. I didn't check my email in like 2 weeks, so.
It ain't been 2 weeks since the flash shattered, has it?
That was the. Yeah, it's been 2 weeks. It's been 2 weeks since the wedding. I need a damn charger. Mother ducker.
It's been 2 weeks since the Nigerian wedding.
No, 1. But it didn't happen at the Nigerian wedding. It happened at the other wedding. The one where the bride, wait, because I don't know if the bride is following me on Instagram. Where the bride brother was laying thick on me like Becca's pizza. Him.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh, we got people on Instagram. Hey, y'all. Okay, so I don't know what they see because if I refresh on Instagram, it's going back. So Aaron joined, hey, Vontae, Raw Beauty, JJ Marcus, Chantel, 24-Hour Boss, Lucky Grapher, Photos by Tom, Ludor Visuals, Melody McKinley, No Keenery, Barbaric. That's not Barbaric. That's not. That's Barbara JC, 1035 Images. Welcome. I am J Trail. The new Madame, JC. We got Daryl, 126 Photography, Argo Focus, and PhotoEvent.com. They probably all came and went, but welcome over there on Instagram. I just remember I could swipe over there. Okay, so rights and terms usage, please. Cause this thing is taking all day to sync, and I'm just trying to grab this little thing.
Is Brianna Miles Photography?
What, on Instagram?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, here we go. So, mine says this image is property of Brianna Miles and Brianna Miles Photography protected under United States of America and international copyright laws. Copying, duplicating, saving a digital file, printing, publishing in the form of media including web, manipulating, transmitting, or reproducing without the prior written permission of Brianna Miles Photography is strictly forbidden and would constitute a breach of copyright. I take all that, I copy that, put that there. Anyway, so for those that like to screenshot the screens and stuff, even though I just did it with my friend Carlos, but he understood though, because I asked him before I did it and whatnot. That's in there. That's in there. I wish you would. Copy, manipulate, do anything else besides I give you. That's your behind, Mr. Postman. Okay, so now we're going to add the keywords and we're going to ship this off. All right, so the keywords is, and the keywords is again for the metadata. Somebody want to Google you, or they doing like a Google image search, like Dallas photographer, Dallas female photographer, graduate portraits of 2025. All that's going to pop up in keywords. Because what you need to put in Google search, keywords. So I'm going to put my name.
Mommy,
Yes.
I was going to make my cheese sticks.
Oh, okay. Give me like 7:30. No, 7:40. And I'll get up and make cheese sticks. I said 7:40.
So if I was to search it right now, would these images pop up?
Not yet until I put them on the internet or whenever I decide to post the final ones. But if you want to search my name, wedding photos, I should have some wedding photos that will pop up because I have the keyword. I have it keyworded especially for that. Class of 2025. I'm going to put Dallas, Texas, Dallas Metroplex. I also got my website name in here, so people like want to put like BriannaMiles.photography.com. That would be an option too, because everything on BriannaMilesPhotography.com should pop up anyway. So it's basically like you're SEO in your photos. So you be like, this is the extra step before the editing. Like, when's she gonna start editing the photos? When my client picks. So the culling process, that's what it is. You're gonna pick all the bad ones out, throw them away, delete them. Oh, yellow background.
Is this your page?
Hold on. Okay, cool. We're gonna add that. So you see that it's saying remaining time about 5 seconds. And then I'm going to sync it. So basically I'm making sure this has been applied to all 397 images of a photo shoot. And some of y'all might.
This is your website.
I don't. Yes, that is my website. You gotta forget. You gotta remember I'm on TikTok. I'm not gonna see everything like that.
Oh, so you close? You close Monday, Sundays, and Mondays.
Yes, because Sundays and Mondays is like, because normally I'm booked on a Saturday. Sundays I'm at church. I still could get booked for a Sunday, but you calling me on a Sunday might not happen. Might not happen. Hey, Dr. Bianca Sharon over here on TikTok. Okay, so now we about to export, right? So we do not send over the highest quality ever. You send the lowest grade ever, just for quick proof. And what I love about Capture One is they have it just like that. Hey, what type of JPEG you want? Do you want the big JPEG? You want an Instagram size JPEG? Or you want just a quick proof? And why do we do that? Again, if somebody want to take a screenshot, if somebody trying to sneak something, and whatnot, like, nope. You finna get the lowest quality photo ever because it's just for picking. So remember how I was telling you, Sean.
Question.
What? Where? Who?
Watermark. How you put your watermark on there?
I'm about to go through that process now. So basically, what was I saying? Proofs. Oh, so basically, you know, I was saying, like, somebody want to screenshot the images. They could take off the watermark and everything, and they want to print it out. Baby, Capture One said, "No, we got this at the lowest quality possible. You ain't slick, and I'm gonna make sure this is at a resolution of 72, so they won't have a high quality photo." Now, this client, I know she's not gonna do that, but I know the excitement of it all. Hey, Takia, I ain't see you sneak in here. Don't be sticking in here and don't say nothing, Takia, on TikTok. And everything. So I'm dropping the resolution. So from excitement, they trying to post it and everything and whatnot. Cool. Let me see. Make sure that image name is there. Cool. And then we just hit export 408 images to the selected folder. And then we gonna get to the Righteous Collections because they have been waiting for so long. And I truly do apologize, y'all, for that. So let's see. Did y'all get this gift gallery up on TikTok? Nope. Let me see. We almost there. Thank you. Oh, is it all lit up? Nope. Thank you, Leah. So we need a hat and a mustache. We need 6 hand hearts. Thank you for the heart me. And we need 4 more regular hearts. Okay. Because I'm trying to get to C5 tonight. Thank you, Sean. Thank you. Okay, so while that is doing that, what I also love about Capture One, you don't have to wait for it to do everything else. You can keep going and doing that. Okay, so we're going to drop that down. I'm going to open up another catalog and go from there. Oh, how'd that happen? Lord. Okay, hard drives. Thank you for the hand hearts. No, so my Samsung drive ended up being unmounted, and I'm looking for their catalog. And thank you for the hand hearts. It wasn't looking for it, so that's why you gotta make sure all your hard drives and stuff is connected the right way, or your stuff ain't gonna be pulled up. Thank you. Okay, here we are. So I don't think on Streamlabs y'all see this one. Nope, I gotta switch the screen for y'all to see. Cause y'all looking at what's happening. So we have 2 viewers. And I think we have one on Facebook and one on Instagram. Okay, let's do this again. Let's change sources.
You think any shoes up celebrities
I
yet?
accidentally broke my glasses again.
You broke your glasses?
No, Andrea was trying to.
Oh my God. Oh, son, this broke. Give it here. I don't know
Can
what.
you fix it with tape?
I don't know. I don't know how you did this one. Oh, I think you cooked, buddy. I think you cooked. And I told your daddy, hey, he needs backup glasses. They about to break. Don't nobody want to listen to me. Sorry, y'all. Give me like 2 seconds. Family emergency. Son about to go.
Will you do glasses soon?
It ain't gonna be that soon. I can finesse this. The Lord is kind. Okay, y'all, my bad. Hold on. Let me switch the screen to hold on. Intermission. Let's go to a quick intermission real fast. Okay, done. What is this? Do y'all see that on y'all end?
Just brief information.
Okay. Y'all should be able to see the camera. The camera's supposed to pop up.
We don't see no camera.
There we go. Hold on. We're gonna be here all night, y'all, so don't feel like you missing anything. What am I doing, Jesus? There's so much going on. Help me, Lord. Help me. Camera. Display camera. Video capture device. Okay, add source. Oh! Not that big.
We see you.
Okay, hold on. This is what it is to run a podcast, y'all. I'm trying to tell you. All right, so if y'all in the chat box should be active. Somebody can say hello in the chat, and it will pop up. Okay, there we go. Oh, that's just the intermission screen. Okay, cool. Alrighty. So actually, let's just put me. Give me 1 second. I'm trying to figure out who put me in black and white because I don't remember doing it. How do you fix the glasses, y'all? This boy just think I can fix everything. Oh, hell. Okay, that's that. Isaiah! I don't even know where my toolbox is right now. Hey, kid, if you want glasses to see tonight, I need my toolbox. Hello? Sorry, y'all. Where's my toolbox? It should be by the front door. Look by the front door.
Look like front door.
The toolbox. What was the last thing I built? This table. Look, right here, right in front of me. Look, right in front of me.
You need drills yet?
Where is my drill bag?
I think
Bring it up here,
I think your drill is in my room.
Is it?
Yeah, probably.
Oh, let's see what's in there.
Your gallery's been lit up.
Thank you.
We're in D unit, D1.
I'm in D1 League.
Yes, top 20.
Let's go. We need to get to C5 by midnight. The pressure is on. Okay. Sorry, y'all. My kid got to see. If he don't see, he gonna be bothering all of us in this live. I mean, I'm pretty sure some of y'all understand. Like, hey, I'm a single mom doing everything. I gotta stop working and make sure the kid can see. That is too. Nope, I need my other drill set. Give me that, y'all. y'all. Did y'all take my bag? Hey. Ooh, don't somebody want to order me some Starbucks?
How you gonna get it? We ain't got no dress for you.
I'll inbox it to you. I ain't just gonna put my ish out there like that. Now that's some crazy stuff. Hold on. How you gonna help me with something but you ain't here watching TV?
It's not in there.
Okay, tell me something. Come on, baby.
I said that. You didn't hear me.
No, I did not. Take it out of Oh, it's on the washing machine. 'Cause I did. Okay. I'm sure. Like, what's the last thing that I fixed? The washing machine and the dryer. She said 12. 12 what? Oh, donuts. Oh, thank you. Okay. I know some people attention span don't be that long, but hey. Now I don't need a drill for some classes. We don't need a drill. How the hell this go from editing to being Bob the damn builder?
I don't think you have the super small one in there.
Oh, I got the baby ones in here. I make sure for some reason, I make sure I got the real small ones because my photography gear acts up sometimes too. Oh yeah, that fit. That will fit. I don't know if you can see it.
Okay.
For our people, welcome. So y'all seeing Professor B do everything. Oh, I need pliers. That's what I'm looking for the first one. Pliers.
How in the world did he break his glass? Is my question.
Because he always put them on his face so it keeps stretching out and then it just snaps. I'm looking at the snap part now. But my thing is, I could put the screw in. Is it going to stay screwed in?
You got a twist tie?
Who?
A twist tie.
I don't know what the hell that is.
You got some bread in the house?
Oh, yeah.
Get the twist tie off the bread and use that.
Oh. Oh, thank you.
It's for our people.
Don't say the person who running it.
You hear me?
Huh?
They've been in already.
I know. Still. People that don't know.
Oh no, I ain't saying nothing else.
Okay. I'm missing something.
Yeah, they came and gone. But for our people, how you doing today? managing her chat and managing her chat.
Okay, I say it's fixed.
Where you get the glasses? Where you get them from?
Walmart.
Take them back to Walmart.
Not from here. It's from Chicago.
Take them back to Walmart.
It'll pull it up still?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll go tomorrow then.
They should be able to.
Isaiah! Hell. Come on, boy. I got work to do tonight. Your glasses is fixed. Look at me. Stop putting your glasses on the back of your head. That's for bending. Because if it break, you're just going to be a blind bat around here. Did you hear me?
Thank you.
Where that tape at, Andrea?
Oh, I know.
You broke again.
It popped right the hell out. It popped right on out. Sorry, Instagram. Wait, let me check Instagram for 2 seconds. It do say intermission.
Yeah, it does.
Hey, oh, the new one. Hey, I have a question. How are you suing people? Okay, if you still here, I can show you. Well, I'm not suing nobody right now. That's not the goal. I don't want to sue nobody right now, but I'm saying if I have to and protect yourself, you always want to protect yourself as a business owner because you just never know. Cause I done had people say they never got their images. I had people do chargebacks on me knowing they got their images. I have found people Instagram posting those same images that they claim to their bank. Oh, thank you, saying that
Thank you.
they never got it. So when I say so just in case you gotta sue somebody, you gotta know the laws. I also took like 2 law classes, one in undergrad and one in graduate. So I do have a bachelor's and a master's degree in a way, and both those art classes. So basically both my degrees are from art institutes. So I did attend the Illinois Institute of Art, and then I recently graduated this time last year. Oh my God, it's been a year. From the Maryland Institute of Art. And I had to take both law classes in both programs. So each class was just letting me know, this is how you protect yourself as an artist. This is how you make sure you get paid for your work. This is how you make sure that you ain't using nobody's artwork for the free and you don't get in trouble. So it's always a legal aspect. Hey Nathan, to how they say in oh God damn it. How they say CYA, cover your hind parts. Boy, you finna Isaiah, just play this thing the best way you know how, because I'm out. I'm tapped out. I can't do it. All right, Chantel, if you still watching, baby, I need some Starbucks. I need a venti mocha. Or if somebody want to cash at me the price of my drink, we can do that too.
Who's Chantel?
Grace. That's Grace. Okay, let's get back to work. Woo, Lord. Son is gonna be not bland as a bat, but he's just gonna be holding one thing like this until we get it done. All right, come on, Streamlabs. Let's not do this. There we go. Yes, go! I'm happy. We cooking tonight. We're cooking tonight. Do you not understand? We're cooking tonight. Okay, there's a book. Okay. Because when I try to stream, my Streamlabs be want to act a plumb fool and everything. Okay, so Leah, remember the client we did when we was in class? I think I did all 30 picks, but I did not do all 30 picks. So I have to I have to start from the beginning with this one, right? And I think these was Ryan edits here. So if Ryan is watching on either platform, Facebook, TikTok, or Instagram, or YouTube, or whatnot. Okay, I'm sorry. I saw a car, a specific car, and I was just like, no, why am I seeing that car? Y'all gonna see some of my goals will be a little outlandish tonight, but hey, it is what it is. Ryan, the MUA, yep. Okay, Ryan, the MUA. So I'm just checking Facebook real fast. Okay, same one. We've been on live for an hour that quick? Jesus. Okay, let's zoom.
You had 6K likes on TikTok.
Okay. It say 5.8 here. Okay. Let me see what's going on Instagram. Oh, that's dope. Okay, so we should write these down. Okay, so now, say that we have a client that already sent back their pics. So, and this what I would do. Why do I have 14 notifications over here? Oh, somebody was in a gallery acting a fool. Okay, that's one of the clients. And
What they doing?
Just downloading stuff.
Without permission?
Nuh-uh, they got permission. If they download, that means I get the permission to download. So this is another thing where, so if anybody want to know, like, oh, what is the platform that you use to send off your pictures to the client? Zeno. I use Zeno Cloud. So hey, Zeno, you ever want to give me a sponsorship link? Let me know. The Righteous Collection. Okay, hit view. Here we go. I think, okay, so we got, so with this collection, the Righteous Collection, we got 3 people that's on this. You have, it was a TFP, so meaning trade for photos. Now this is how I work my business. Trade for photos do get treated. However, if I have a paid client come right behind them, I had to treat that paid client first because money was paid. You think that makes sense, but it's not. And I'm just saying for somebody that's asking questions like, you know, timeline, how do it work? I am late on this project because I had a lot of life going on. Trying to sit down. Sit down and get my life in order. But I have been keeping in constant communication with them per se. I think I wrote this down. So, and I have a photography book where I write all my clients' wants and needs down. So if anybody would say, hey, you're missing a photo, and I'm like, I'll go back to my photography book, and I have it dated when I wrote down your pics. So I don't do the picking for them. I allow my clients to do the picking because they have a different eye. So today's date is, well, 4/5/25, and I'm gonna put Ryan's name. I thought I already did this, but I don't know where I put it at, so I'm gonna write his down. So his is 4/22, 5/37, 5/17, 5/24, 5/91. Y'all do not see this part. Y'all still see the picture of the girl because it's personal information on my gallery side that I do not want out there. So that's 604 while I'm at 587594616.
G6.
What time is it? Oh, okay. 5 more minutes. My bad. I had to fix your brother's glasses. Turn that backlight off for me, baby. That laundry room light off. I had to fix your brother's glasses. I'm sorry. Okay, now we about to do Aaliyah's. Write her favorites down. It's not gonna get fixed. I'm just gonna have one for right now until I take it to Walmart tomorrow. Hey, Takia, welcome back. So Aaliyah's picks is 2:30. Now with this one, they are very, 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 very communicative, right? They have certain things that they want done. Some of these things are not gonna get done because there are some things that should have been done on session. Now, I'm not being messy or petty or funny when I say this. I am a photographer. I am not a makeup artist. I am the photographer. I'm not the hairstylist. I am a photographer. I am not a musician. Not a musician. I'm not a magician, okay? I am a photographer and I capture what's in front of me. Are there applications that is out there that can do all the stuff they probably asking for? Yes. But is it going to take more time on a free shoot, if it's on a free, than getting it done? Right? I'm still going to do the most professional job ever. But you also have to remember, as business owners, some people request be just out of this world. You be like, okay, oh, thank you for the money, gun. Just be a little bit of, all right, you got Dubai Dreams on the Chicago East Side budget. We're gonna have to like reel you in unless you come out of pocket for some of the stuff you're asking for. Okay, she don't have no notes. She just wants the shots. Cool. I might do hers first because hers is just simple. The other two have a lot of requests that I'm gonna have to really be detailed on. Now, I know you just got started, but you're taking another break because I have to take a walk break. I have to get my coffee ready. This type of editing, I have to go get my my Wacom tablet out. That means I'm about to do some sketching, some shaded in Photoshop. I'm about to put some Photoshop out, and we're about to get the detailed editing for real. Okay. All right, back to the collection. All images.
You got one monitor or two monitors?
One. It's an iMac.
So, what are you looking at then? Because you got two different sides.
What you mean?
You keep looking left and right.
Oh, I turn my head like that naturally. That's one. If I did look at something, I probably saw something move past my head. So you're welcome. I was seeing how it works for you to get a C-League. Also helped me learn. And I'm in the top of 10%. Let's see what's my number ranking. I still need.
Top 10%.
I still need 40,000.
She needs
40,000 diamonds.
A Leon, pretty much.
A lion child.
A Leon. A universe. TikTok universe. Leon.
It says that. That's what I need.
But look. No, it is just at the guesstimation. So,
Oh.
but if you're gonna send that,
Right.
you might as well cash out that to her. I'm for real. If you're gonna send that, you might as well cash out that to her.
How much is a
So
lion?
for
Hey, Pacific Green Dreams on Instagram. How much is the lion? Y'all got me distracted, Lord. Let me start picking these photos.
$400. $400.
You might as well send a TikTok universe. If that's the case.
No, my bad. $300 for a TikTok for a lion.
And we sending out lions and stuff. She's like, I ain't got it right. Okay, so she won't. Oh. Who got red? Okay, we got green. Who got green? Okay, she could go green. Jasmine is green. Let me make sure she's green.
Why are you picking colors?
Okay, so the colors, right? there are three stakeholders on this project, right? So stakeholders are the people that mainly invested in the project, want to see a good return from this project. So we got the makeup artist, we got the hairstylist that we're looking at right now, and we got the overall creative director. Her name is Aaliyah. So this is all one shoot, but they all got different picks. So to make sure that everyone picks is the right pick and everything and whatnot, I'm color coordinating each person. So I think Ryan has blue, Jasmine has green, and I think I'm going to give Aaliyah yellow. So that way I can send the final edits to each person directly. Or because I don't want to send Aaliyah photos to Ryan, Ryan to Jasmine, Jasmine to Ryan. They're like, that's not what I picked. Oh, damn, my bad. So that way they know which ones they pick for that. Because Ryan, the makeup artist, he, no offense when I say this, right? And I say this in a respectful way. He don't care about the outfit. He want to care about that makeup application. He wants to look like a photographer captured my work on the set. This is how I look. Book me for your photo shoot. That's his goal. Jasmine gonna want the full body images and whatnot because she's a fashion stylist. So she gonna want the models really wearing her work so she can put it in her portfolio. The overall creative director, she gonna want a little bit of everything. So that's why I'm color coordinating. So she's green, and I'm making a note that it's green so I don't accidentally make somebody else's green. So I can work on section by section. And we are still in caption 1. So remember how in the other client I was telling y'all I had everything by numbers and everything? And when I had exported it and sent it back, the ones they picked, I already have their numbers that they pick, and I can go back into the thing and say, okay, they picked this number. And I can, versus trying to match the picture, like what that picture look like, what she was doing. No, we're gonna pick it exactly by number. Oh, that's a good makeup look right there. And I'm not gonna lie, y'all, I am right now fighting through imposter syndrome with this collection, with this project, because I'm like, can I even do fashion edits right now? I can take pictures, but can I edit it like it needs to be? And I do be in my head too much. So y'all gonna see a photographer really go through imposter syndrome and push through it at the same time. So welcome, you're not alone.
Give me a minute.
Mm-hmm. Let's go to Kia. There you go. So I'm just making sure that I got the right numbers mixed. I already wish y'all could see on TikTok. We gotta get out your head before you start. Don't do that. Don't do that to yourself. Get out your head. Just go with the flow. Trust the Lord. And you'll give to the Lord. Give your gift back to the Lord. Get out your head. Get out your head now.
What's your IG?
Which one? Personal or the business one?
Whatever one you on right now.
Brianna Miles Photography. And sometimes I be delaying projects because I'm like, I'm not ready to edit that. I'm scared to edit that. I don't want to mess that up for y'all. She didn't pick that. I know she didn't pick that. That's a 7. Right. I'm like, why would she pick that? Okay. So Jasmine's is pink and she is green. Let's now do let's do Aaliyah's. I'm gonna do all the picking so that way that process is already done. Oh, see, not green. She's not supposed to be green. She's supposed to be yellow. Okay, her eyes is closed, but that's the one she wants. Why she pick that?
Okay, I just checked IG. Ain't nobody on your IG right now besides me. And I followed you on both my account, both pages. I followed you on your main and your.
Okay.
And I claimed it, but it's not official LLC yet. But I claimed
No, I mean that's fine. You got to start it somewhere. Hold on, let me change this music in the background.
We need a beat.
You got 10.
Oh, thank you. All right, then let's go. It's 15. YouTube. Hold on, royalty free.
So now with your metadata, do you have to keep editing it on ePhoto, or is it already
What you mean?
like you did earlier? Do you have to keep putting that, filling that in, or is it automatic?
Each client, yep, you have to do that each client. Because every client is different. Every keyword is going to be different. Now, what you can do is, they will have it where you can save it. Like, you can do a bullet, they call it boilerplate. You can create your own boilerplate, in a way. And, do it that way, and you could just pick it up and like, okay, here's the boilerplate, save up to this point, and then you got a majority of your keywords, and you can just add to your keywords and stuff like that. So you can do it that way.
Because then there'll be too much to remember each time.
No, because once you start getting used to hang it comes quick.
All right, Leah.
Yep. Go ahead, Takia, do what you gotta do. Thank you. You saw me being a whole mama right here on this thing. Hey, baby, move that thing and give me them Oreos. Give me them pack of Oreos. Give me them pack of Oreos, by the way. What number am I on right now? So I'm on 344. Check, check, and check. Okay. So once I do this, I gotta run to the car and go get my graphic tablet. Nope, wrong color. Make that yellow. If they say anything on Facebook, I probably not.
And not that I've seen. Nope, nobody said anything on Facebook.
Hey! You ain't. Just give me the. He being dramatic. Boy, you are not on camera. Knock it off. They don't see you. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Give him Oreos since you don't want to do it, because I'm not going to play with him. Okay. Oh, they came out nice. Thank you. Do I have a drink in there?
I don't think so.
Ain't no juice in there? Oh, look at the bottom. The glass jar. It should be like some grapefruit juice. Put your kids to work, y'all. Which one is that one? Tart, cherry, cranberry? Yeah, run me that. And give me a cup full of ice. Yep, thank you. Mind your business about my diet. I wish they had a hotkey for yellow. What cup of ice are you using, Isaiah?
What is the hair product that you just used?
That's not, hold on. Isaiah, I said a cup full of ice. Why was you gonna give me all ice in your hand? Where am I put the ice in, son? Matter of fact, go in the laundry room, my rain cup. It's on top of the dryer. I said, go get me some ice. He literally went to go get me some ice. Not in a cup, not in a... Oh, let me put that. He really gonna stick his hand in the gas.
What is the hair product that they use?
It's the Righteous Collection hair product.
How much is it?
I think she's in the chat. Hold on, she's in one of these lives. Nope. I don't know. Give me the cup, boy. Hold on. Pour that out. Put some ice in there from the refrigerator. Push it to there. I do not know.
If you're in a live, either live.
Make sure you tap the screen, y'all. Let's get to 12K. Let's do it. We can do it. 561, 591. I sent the black picture over. I must have been tired. Go back to the refrigerator and put some ice in there. You see the little clicker thing? No. Hit ice on the refrigerator. Hit ice. Select. No. Put the cup on the handle. No. The same way you do it like you're at 7-Eleven to get us a pop. There you go. When I say I want some ice, I want it like that. All right, that's enough.
They got crushed ice on there too?
Uh-huh. Good job. Bye. So we are drinking that. What are you doing over there?
And that clears your system out big time. Are you serious?
That was not on purpose.
No. That cup held the whole damn bottle is what I'm talking about, even though you have ice in it.
What are you doing, Isaiah? No, get one of the packs of the smaller packs of let me see. Matter of fact, Isaiah. Never mind. You ain't that smart yet. Hold on. Hold on, y'all. Be right back. No, get the smaller thing of applesauce. I just feel like this gonna need some agave. It's gonna be too tart for me. Yep. Oh, Jesus.
Put it back in the bottle. No, put it back in the bottle and shake it up and then add it.
Too late. I'm already here. I'm not gonna pour it back in the bottle.
What flavor agave do you use?
It's only one flavor.
What brand?
Oh, this is Melissa's Organic Blue Weber Agave. Okay.
And then it's more healthier too.
Yep, it's not that that cane sugar and stuff like that messing with my teeth. Okay, we at $5.91.
And it's all natural.
Yup. Well, at least my coon can. Ooh, I can't say that Oh, she was blue at one point.
What do you see all that at?
Y'all don't see the what y'all see on stream? Y'all don't see this?
We see the girl with
Yeah. Oh, so over here, right here, there's a filter thing that lets me know what color that I'm picking. And if she's blue or yellow, so I just did 5, so she already had 12 on blue. So how was that even possible? Did she overpick? Well, she gonna be yellow now. I'm already in the process, so. Right, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We missing one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Them numbers are super small.
Again, y'all not supposed to see it. Y'all just supposed to see the overall, like, I'm using the program. All the other zoom in stuff is post editing.
730 pictures in red.
Yep, that's what the filter is.
So now, with that being said,
That's
how can
right.
I access?
Hey, Miss Pretty Brown on TikTok. Ooh, that went up bust her up.
Knowing that it is almost 730 pictures under red.
No, red don't mean a bad thing.
No, I know that.
Okay.
It's almost 700 pictures under red.
No. You don't read the red one. So here at the top it says, so on my left hand screen when you open Capture One for the first time, it says catalog collection. It says all images. The entire session has 760 images. So out of 760 images, they get 30. 10 for the makeup artist, 10 for the creative director, and 10 for the fashion stylist. It's just the red has been selected 732. I probably did that while asleep. Normally I never do that. So I probably hit something where they always select, they're trying to export it, and hit all red.
Okay, so they all okay.
Right.
So it's just that category that is under those are red.
Yeah.
So it's not all of the categories that you select.
No.
Okay, so it's each category has their own color code.
Yes. You know, each person has their own color code. So I'm changing everything to yellow right now.
Okay, so each category has their own color code, but each individual in that category has their own color.
There's no category at all. Each person, each stakeholder, each person that has a part of helping this project come to life has their own color. So like I was saying, Jasmine is green. You can't see it over here, but Jasmine has her 10. Her 10 got picked. Ryan has his 10. I think his was blue, I believe. I think they ended up picking the same image. In a way. But right now you see 10 people are getting, there's 10 and 10. What number, Mom? 682.
That's beautiful. She's beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the makeup artist.
No, that's the model. But this is the creative director's pick. Because it's the hair and the outfit and the makeup all in one.
Let me find. Hold on, man. Let me get.
So last one.
Well, do you recommend Mac or Apple for CapCut?
Say it again.
Mac or Apple?
Same company, fool.
Mac or Windows?
Oh, that's a personal preference. But for me, because I, graphic designer, web designer, everything, and I like the big screen TV so I can see everything in detail. I would say a iMac. Now,
Because
Windows is good too if you have.
Chromebook. I have a Chromebook.
Hell no. That thing gonna pass out. That thing gonna pass out from even trying to open the program. It's gonna crash.
But I have this baby here. This is
Change the layout on TikTok. No, not that. That's not what I want to do. Do that thing with side by side.
hold on.
You do it. Okay. All right, I think that's all 10. So yellow is hers. I don't think he has his picked all the way. Okay, so that's his. So, all right, that's done. That is done. And another reason why I had to take my time on this one because my computer that I currently have was just, it wasn't going to take the one edit that I was going to do. It kept crashing. So a lot of people are like, it's not that serious. You got to wait till I get a better GPU. Oh, y'all got the same photo 3 times. 2 of y'all got the same photo. That's why I was like, why is this one blue? So 591 is a duplicate. Is a double,
Hey,
huh?
it ain't gonna it's not letting me because the way you have it set up, the way you have your
Okay, I'll do it later. Okay.
no, you
Now, what I could do is, so what happened is so the makeup artist and the creator have to pick the same photo. And I think the makeup artist got a specific request on his. Oh, right. Oh, he tagged him. So the makeup artist got a specific request for his, and I think hers, the creative director, has a specific request on hers. And I just know for a fact by talking to these 2 individuals, they're asking for extreme details. Matte, a little T-zone. I want both girls' eyeshadows to be more vibrant, and popular is catch lights. Okay, that's Ryan's request. Aaliyah's is what? Nothing. So she has no comment on hers. So I could go with Ryan's suggestion and go from there. Now, Ryan, if you're watching this, I love you so much, boo. And I'm making this as a general statement for all makeup artists there. To tell the photographer to matte down anything is kind of wild. And I'm saying this for growing purposes. I'm not a makeup artist, one player. I don't know what matte down look like. That to me, that sounds like, okay, take away the highlights and don't make her forehead as shiny. However, if your job as a makeup artist and that was the final look, you're gonna have to eat that look because you now want me to do your job for you when that was supposed to be done on set. That's not me being an asshole. That's not being evil. That's just saying, hey, I'm not the makeup artist. Why was this not done on set? Okay? So for all photographers out there, all makeup artists that just want to work with other photographers right there, that's just for food for thought for growth. Please don't tell the photographer how to start editing this and putting stuff out and everything and possible like that. They're gonna look at you like you crazy, so you don't know how to do your own makeup. Ryan's a good makeup artist, by the way. Okay, put that out there just in case somebody wants to screenshot and say, "Oh, she said that." No, I did not. He is an amazing makeup artist. It's just that one little comment. I'm like, but you were supposed to do that. I'm not doing magic. Okay, so all 10 has been selected on both. I am about to do a quick break. Y'all, so go get y'all popcorn, go get y'all little snacks, and we about to get this work done. This is the long part of it, y'all. This is the long part of it where the flick of the wrist about to be real on point, all of it. So I have to step out to my car because my tablet, my Wacom tablet is in my car. Gotta go get that. I gotta charge my pen, and we'll be right back.
Short break. Who ain't here with us? Hey, Ryan.
Ryan, I didn't say anything mean. I didn't say anything mean. You probably came in at the wrong part, but I did give you kudos. I have to be honest about what's happening, and I have students on here too. So if they're dealing with makeup artists and they tell them something wild, I have to tell them the honest truth. Right, you heard the kudos part. There was no reason for you to get offended. It's not a double backhand comment. I know my heart. I know my heart. I don't know, again, and I'm being real honest. I'm not a makeup artist. You have a comment on there saying hey, map down the T-zone. I don't know what the hell a T-zone is. I'm a photographer. I don't know that part yet. I know how to wash my face. This is the T-zone, but you're telling me to map down the T-zone where you are supposed to do that. Remember we was on set? I caught something. When I was able to catch something, I say, hey, this part is not blended all the way. Can you go get that? And you did. The photo you're telling me that. I'm just giving constructive criticism, boo. I love you. I can only edit so much before this be like a 4-day project. You want me to lie to you like, oh, you did good, you did no wrong, and I know you made mistakes, and then I be responsible for not telling you was you made a mistake. I'm not saying you're terrible. Where you did make a mistake, you go on somebody else's set, and they rip you a whole new one, and then you gonna come back to me like, Brianna, but why didn't was you honest with me? You'd rather me be honest with you in the most loving way possible versus you seeing you out the wrong blindsidedly. Look, do it how you want to. If you want to do honest, want to keep it cool. First of all, let me stop you. I know I'm late on this project. I was homeless. I was living in somebody's house with 2 kids. I did not get paid for this, really. So, and I told y'all, paid clients always come first. So if you going to keep it cute or you want to be somewhere fun, that's the only thing you're going to say you're going to have against me because I was late on the project. Because all my paid clients came first. So you keeping it cute or keeping it honest is what? That? Y'all didn't pay me. I mean, if you want to keep it going, I could delete all the photos right now. Don't nobody get nothing. And I could go to a play client and I have my church stuff I got to get to. And this is on live. So now I know the risk of being on TikTok right now. And I could lose all my followers right now. I know I did. If you don't know what a T-zone is, then I'm sorry. Not Matt. Ryan, I'm also a model. I also been shots. I also been part of other projects when I was the model. Never have I ever heard the makeup artist tell the photographer, can you map down the T-zone and post evidence? In all my 12 years of doing this, I never heard a makeup artist say that. It was a little jokey. Leah, I got it, boo. I got it. That's not even that. Let me go back. My bad, y'all. I have whole mentors that shot celebrities have told me a makeup artist is never supposed to tell a photographer that. I'm going off what I'm trained to do. You on live public forum making it seem like me is being a diva. That's what I have. I never said that. When I post over that, make sure when I post these live, you go back to the exact times when I said you was the diva. I never said that. So, but let me finish the photo so these can be done, and y'all can go about your merry way. I never said that. That never came out of my mouth. There was a diva. Please, somebody screen record that and send that back to me, and I correct it right then and there. Oh, I took a minute. But anyway, okay, so the tablet that I'm using. What's up, babe? What you doing? Oh, let me make your food. I'm sorry. Let me make your food. Ah! Jesus, I thank you. I thank you for grace, mercy, endurance, long suffering. I thank you. I thank you. Okay. Okay, let's get started. Okay, so the tablet that I'm using is a Wacom medium-sized tablet. I am missing something.
So what app do you use for your editing?
So right now I'm still using Capture One. Since this is a very, very, very late project on my behalf, I'm not even gonna do the detailed edit that I would like to. I'm just gonna run it through AI so they can hurry up and have their pictures. Did rub me the very one way when I've been very, very supportive of you, not to mention I took up for you. So please just be nice, that's all. Ryan, you still could be supportive of me. You can still take up for me. All I did was make a small critique. Ryan, if I may be honest, it sounds like you're a person where no one can say you did a little bit wrong without you being 1000% offended. And I understand that. That's your art, that's your baby and all that, and you just want to make sure you do it right. All I was doing is making a small critique so my friend can grow. That's it. I cannot be nobody's friend if I can't make a small critique for them to grow. That's not me, baby. That's not Brianna Miles. I don't fake pump with nobody. And if you can't handle a small critique like that, I throw my hands up. You can continue to support, you continue to love me, all that. I still got love over here for you, boo. I'm not offended. Nope, in your words, I know my heart. Let's just leave it at that. Every photographer's different. You're right. I'm missing something. I had a bag in my hand, but I don't know what I did with said bag. Oh, here we go. Okay, so I'm using a Wacom tablet. These are about $400 at Best Buy. They do come in various sizes. So this is the medium size. I am looking for the other one that I have. Hold on. And then there is the extra large size. So there's two different sizes that I have. I bought this one. Well, this was given to me by a job, and I never get. They were like, you can keep it. They just got me the large one, and I lost it. And then I ended up getting the smaller one because the medium one don't take up much desk space for me, and it's just right there for my wrist. So basically, use a Wacom tablet just to alleviate all of the things you're doing on your wrist. So you see how like with the wrist, this is kind of elevated, but let me get my thing out. Ooh, that made my nerves go up. I'm sorry. Whew. Well, I thought I had it. So I have a Wacom pen. Now I don't know where the fuck that went. Excuse my language. Probably go back to the car. Ryan, I'm going to say this one last thing. And this is industry. Not everybody's going to cater to your feelings on how you want to say it. Some people going to straight shoot it and say it way 10 times worse than me, and you're going to have to take that. Everybody can't pick the right words. Me personally, now this is where I'm getting personal on my end. I have been told all my life since I was born, change this, change that. I don't like the way you said that. I don't like the way you did this. Da 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 da. And I have bent over backwards, licked as to make everybody happy with my church word. I can't do that no more, baby. I'm sorry. I had to accept that this is just the nature that I was born with. And I could do is give a little bit of explanation. If it still rubs you the wrong way, maybe we need to cut ties now and I don't do the photos. Because at this point, oh, sweet Jesus.
Leah.
What's going on? What up, Pastor Michael? Oh! Sorry. My chest. I don't feel good in my chest now. I don't feel good in my chest now. Oh, shaking and shit. Got me cursing. Andrea, you gonna have to get your own food, babe. I gotta get this work done.
For my own food.
It should be done. I don't know.
I'm mad.
I can't find my damn walk-on tablet, so we just gonna have to do it old school without the tablet. Do it by goddamn. What they saying on Instagram?
That was some sauce on this.
Oh, the sauce is in the microwave bag. I'm sorry, my heart is racing right now. I'm trying to calm my heart down.
Were they in your lab come back?
Nope. I'm okay. This is the behind the scenes of what we go through sometimes. And I'm not saying I'm right or wrong. I'm not saying that. This is the aftermath. But I am pulling the curtains behind it. Like a lot of people, photographers, just be twiddling their thumbs all day long, or just be BS. No, sometimes we really gotta bring our minds back into it. Y'all hearing me take care of my kids? Y'all hearing me make sure they don't tear the house up? Is it still cold? Juice?
It's hot.
You sure?
Well, yeah.
Is it hot or is it cold? Give it here. Let me see.
Both.
They both hot or both cold?
Both hot and cold. Oh. Don't put the water out.
Yeah. Okay, this is fine. Yeah, this is fine. Okay. I forgot to email the crime chaser. He just popped up on Instagram. By God. Okay, let's go. I'm gonna eat me an Oreo and I should get my energy back. Find some scissors, babe. I don't know where the scissors at. And there you go. They ready for you. Can you do me a favor, babe, please?
Why you put your plate on my...
I'm sorry. Just put that on in the sink. I'm just trying to. Okay. Wait, we'll be fine. Let's get Ryan out the way. I think Ryan is blue.
See what else is this?
Let me see that. So ain't no way.
What?
That's not your fault. Ain't no way you should have been out of there because I know I just bought it and I don't use a lot of that. You fuck.
What?
I'm tired of being nice to folks. Do it that way. Oh. Okay. All right, let's go. I wish I had my Wacom tablet. I really do.
Where's it at?
I have my tablet. It's a little pen that comes with it. It's probably in the car, but I just want to get the pictures done. But I want to do it right. Ryan, I'm never giving the raws. Do not ask for the raws. Please stop asking for the raw pictures. No photographer going to give you the raws, especially with a TFP. That's not how that works. If I'm going to give any raws, there has to be a contract signed. And $2,000 got to come with that contract. I think we did this one already. The one, Leah, didn't we do this on TikTok Live a few weeks ago? Yeah, because I see multiple edits of this one. Let's see. And then what is the notes that he made? Black Tiger Lily. I think that's Leah on the Instagram. Also, I really didn't eat all day either today too, so that's probably another thing. Okay, this is 422. That's a Leah set. Ryan Thick Beauty. Love everything. Can you elaborate more? Elongate the hair to make it blend in. Pushing some of the hair so it's not too poking out. Okay, that's easy. Would love to see the color of the eyeshadow if possible. Also matte her down. Thank you so much. Okay. Okay, teaching lesson here. Ryan, you did nothing wrong. Because I do have students on this live that's going to ask questions of what just happened or what's going on. So basically Ryan's saying he love everything. Can you elongate the hair to make it blend in? So the picture, okay, I can't see the picture all the way because I'm on my other back end. There are parts where I kind of don't understand this either, so I'm kind of glad you are on live. I don't know what parts you're asking to elongate. Also, this is the job, and this is just education purpose only. I'm not being funny, I'm not being messy, I'm not being mean when I say this. This is education purpose only. I am the photographer. That would be something that the hairstylist was supposed to do, right? Normally, when you have a hair team, a hair person, a makeup person, and a fashion website, all three people are supposed to be checking each model individually. I don't know what's happening because I'm just a photographer. I'm not going back checking looks. Whatever is presented in front of me, that's what you just captured, y'all. So, elongating the hair, that could be done, but with the time frame and everything, that cannot be done. So if there's supposed to be any elongating, that was supposed to be caught on set. That's not being mean. That is professional critique. And that's, again, I'm just a photographer. I am not a magician. I understand there are AI programs out there. There's Photoshop and everything that can do that. But is that going to look authentically real and match the brand that is there? No. That's not being mean. That's not being messy. Can I come on there, Gomez, to explain? The shoot was a mess. We know this. I didn't say that.
Bring them up.
Yeah, you can bring them up. Okay, Ryan.
And
Wait, hold on. Wait, Ryan. Wait, hold on. I'm letting you know now. You're on a very hot mic. You're on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube, and TikTok. Okay.
I completely hear you and I completely understand. I do want to say publicly to you that I am sorry because I never want, I feel like texting sometimes comes off as if like, you know, just you can't get the words out. You can't get the tone of the voice of what you're trying to say. I completely understood that teaching moment and I appreciate you for educating me on the raw images. I had no idea about that actually. So
yeah, and a lot of photographers, new photographers, brand new photographers, that just want to get their work out there, they just going to give out the raws until somebody like a veteran gonna say, hey, you're never supposed to give out raws. And they might be looking like, what you mean? That is your Bible. That is your photography Bible. You never hand over the raws unless money is about to be handed over. That is your thing. That's the only thing they can say, I have proof that I shot that shot. Unless, again, and I was telling my students this earlier today, unless Target, Netflix, Vogue, Gucci, Prada say, hey, we want you to shoot this client, we want you to shoot this campaign, and we need full rights to the images. You don't say you did nothing. And to buy you out, here's $20,000. Oh, okay, here, take the shit. You want the camera too? That's just how that works. Kingdom Vision Sports says, question, did you offer your service for free? With a fee. Normally with this type of thing, I would. Are we still saying starting soon on my back end? Do y'all see anything?
no, I see you.
No, not on TikTok. I'm talking about the streaming part.
Did you try these?
I saw it earlier.
Okay. Oh, that's just
These taste weird.
I'm not
They're
on either
vegan.
one right now. I'm only on TikTok.
right.
This is not cheese.
I told you I'm not getting no cheese. I'm middle of doing a teaching right now, baby. You worried about some fake cheese sticks right now.
Why do it taste like that?
Girl, eat it. It's healthier for you. Thank you. I'm sorry, y'all. Kids. Kindle Visions. Normally, this will come with a fee. This is like a half-day shoot. Me, Ryan, and some other people have agreed. Like, normally, this is like a $1,200 shoot. I did do it as a TFP because, one, the situation I was in at the time, I could not get to my sleeping quarters. And I was like, let me go find a shoot to, go grow my gifts and stuff like that. And whatnot. That's what comes with TFP. And I kind of was booked like an hour before the start time too, so I couldn't really do my due diligence like I'm supposed to. So that's my fault. That was just my
Stuff
fault.
happens, and,
Yeah.
and we understood. You know what I mean? Like everything happens, life happens. I get it. I completely understood. I've never, and I just want to make this publicly known. I've never, ever hold that against you. That has never, ever been my intention. I think you've seen my texts through Messenger that I've been very supportive of you on that back.
Oh no, I don't have that. If you recently text me a message, I didn't see it because it's not on my phone because I don't have space.
No, prior
Oh, okay.
to our phone conversations and stuff, we've talked. So,
Okay.
Anyway, to explain the photo situation, are you on Nia's photo? Can I ask? Is that which one you're on?
I'm
Nia?
doing your selections.
Okay, is it the one with the green and gold eyeshadow?
I'm seeing green and like a dark brownish in the way. She's the one that has the halter top with flowers on it.
Okay, that's Nia.
Okay.
Okay, so what Nia wanted, because she didn't like the way that her hair looked.
I understand.
and She wanted it just blended into the point where like the flyaways.
I can take away the flyaways, but where that blend is gonna have to stay.
Yeah.
Oh, and I only say that because I'm the photographer. I'm not the hairstylist or hairdresser. Whoever the hairdresser is supposed to do final looks before sending her out that way. Also, this is no shade to Nia, right? this is where, as a model, you have to be an advocate on how you look, because this is you being represented like that. Because if I didn't know me, if I was never on the show and I saw this picture, it's like, so you really came out sad and did not blend that right. And I'm not being shady when I say that. Please don't take it shady. You have to. I'm saying it from multiple perspectives so people can understand. Like, oh, okay. So the next time this happens, or if I'm in a situation like this, this is what I'm gonna do. So whoever the hairdresser was at that point was supposed to blend her in a little bit better. Hit the flat irons a little bit more and blended it in. As a photographer, I could do so much to make that look smooth, without looking like I took a scissors to it and jacked it up in Photoshop. Now y'all look like Brianna. You sure you know how to edit? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Promise of God is 120. Thank you for the follow. Go ahead, Ryan.
I completely understand. I said, I mean, just so people understand the background of it, we didn't have a hairstylist. The hairstylist canceled on us. So
I didn't know that part.
The mom was doing the hair.
Oh, I'm sorry, Mama. I'm sorry. My bad.
So, I mean, so that's the only reason why I made the comment of elongating the hair and trying to blend it in, because I knew that there was no real way to even fix what was shot on camera. Right. If that makes sense.
Oh. This is the photo she's working on right now.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Wait, that's mine?
Yeah, that's the one you selected.
There's not a close-up one of her?
No, it is. It's just that's not the one that's selected. So the way my computer has it set up is whatever one I have selected is going to show to y'all. So
okay, I got confused for a second.
No. I'm about to push these to Photoshop. And just hit. Well, no, I don't want to go to Photoshop. I want this to be done a little bit quicker. How many credits I have in Envato?
I wanted to ask for your permission because I mean I think we've had this conversation multiple times where I'm not about doing the snake shit. I don't do that. Am I able to, because you know the matting down and everything, am I allowed to go back in and kind of touch up on my makeup after you send me the photo?
Nope. Wherever I do the finished product, that's the finished product. And ironically, Tavi, my friend, she's also a makeup artist and photographer. And maybe she got better words to explain it in a way. When you're on set, Ryan, you were supposed to mat her down when you was on set. And that was my fault for not telling you to mat her down too. But I didn't know what was the look y'all was going to. It was 70s disco. I'm thinking everything's supposed to be shiny.
Yeah. I 100% agree. That was what my understanding was too. I mean, like I said, the whole thing was just poor planning, and we've had that conversation before. So
yeah, I'm about to invite you in, Tavi. So she is a world-renowned beauty photographer. She has worked with celebrity clients before. So Ryan, I'm just giving you from what I have learned from my beautiful friend Tavia Garland.
I'm curious to hear her thoughts.
Yeah, she's also a makeup artist too. So she started off as a makeup artist before she even got into photography. Tavi, I sent you the invite, boo. There she go.
Hello, I'm Tavi.
Wait, can y'all see me?
No, you gotta accept your you gotta turn your video on.
I'm trying to see how to do this.
I invited you to turn it on. Did you get it?
Yeah, that was crazy. Yeah. Let's see. Oh, hold on, wait, let me turn this screen on.
That's a photographer for you, y'all.
Did it? I do. I look crazy. I've been working all day long, so I've been on set.
Oh, well, who you shooting with? If you can say something.
Hold on, wait. Okay, there we go. That's better.
Okay.
Click on your click and do the 4x4, 2x2.
How do I do that? It's asking me press save.
Yes.
Yeah.
There should be a way. There it is.
Hey, girl.
Hey.
I got Tavi on Instagram. TikTok Live. Look at that.
So, hey everybody, my name is Tavia. I am a professional commercial photographer and makeup artist here in Los Angeles. To answer the question, can you touch up the photos after the photographer has already sent you the final retouch? No, you cannot do that. For one, the photographer owns the images because they took the pictures. They own the copyright. And if you do that, the photographer can actually sue you. That's how it works.
But I think, Savi, I don't think you saw the Instagram live because I'm also doing a screen share. There has been some miscommunication while we was on set, and Ryan can contest to this, on how the girls were supposed to look. And Ryan did an amazing job. And I think what the note is, when it comes to me, he was asking to map down the T-zone. I know a little bit about T-zone and Maddie, but from what I remember, that was supposed to have been done on set before the picture was taken, correct?
Yes, it
Okay.
was. That's supposed to be done. Well, okay, so this is the thing. It's best to do it on set. It's best to make sure that the makeup and the client looks their absolute best while the images are being shot. Just so that the photographer does not have to go back in and do a whole bunch of extra work. But also, if it wasn't discussed with the photographer what the actual makeup look was, what the initial look was, then that's not really on the photographer to retouch that. That was really on the makeup artist to make sure that that was taken care of on set while you were working. Now, can the photographer, if the photographer is retouching the images, can they go ahead and have the shine taken down? Yes, but that's something that you're going to have to discuss with the photographer.
And how much can a photographer do?
A photographer is not a magician. They can only do so much. A retoucher can only do so much. If the makeup is bad, it's bad.
We're not saying your makeup was not bad, Ryan, but you're just saying in general.
No, I got you. I got you.
I don't know, I don't know what your work is, but if it looked not great coming through the camera, then it is what it is. The photographer can try to fix it so much in post, but at the end of the day, that's not the photographer or the retoucher's responsibility. I know it sucks, but that's just, it is what it is. And you'll learn that, like, are you in, how long have you been doing makeup? Let me ask this question.
Oh, I'm sorry. You're talking to me. I'm sorry. I was just listening and observing. I have been doing makeup for about 2+ years, but I mean, and this is kind of like where I was going when I was telling Brianna, like, I have no issue admitting, like, I don't do a lot of commercial. I don't do a lot of film and everything like that. This is kind of like my way into getting into it. Especially, this was my very first brand shoot. Now, Brianna, this is no disrespect to the brand owner or anything like that. Me and Brianna already know what happened with that brand shoot, and we've had that conversation with the owner, so we know where things went wrong. I will say there was not clear communication. All I knew was that we were going for 70s disco.
Got it.
And obviously, what do you think of disco? You think of sweaty, you think of oily, you think of like shiny, glowy, sparkly, glitzy. So, and I was told bright colors. I mean, I wasn't given.
Oh, so you was actually told that?
Huh?
So you was actually told that then?
Yes.
Okay.
You said you weren't given a vision board?
I wasn't given a vision board. Also, I mean, I feel really bad saying this, but it's just the truth. I'm just being honest here, and if the owner's listening, it's just the truth. I wasn't also, whenever I was on set, we did not know what outfits were going to who, so I didn't know how to tie the makeup to whatever outfit the model was wearing, etc. It was just very poorly planned, and I'm giving grace to the brand owner because it was their first brand shoot. So, like, we know, we've talked about it, we know how to improve from there.
Yeah.
So, with that being said, though, I think the miscommunication that I was under is that or I guess what I was under the pretense of, and I've worked with several photographers, so I know every photographer is different. And
Question: Who is
That's the brand owner.
Cosmetics?
That's the brand owner. She's the creative director that created the whole thing. So I'm adding Ryan's picks now, and then I'm getting to her picks, and then Jasmine picks is next. I'm just pushing everything to Photoshop right now because I don't have my Wacom tablet right now. But no, go ahead, Ryan.
My only thing to say to you, Ryan, I've been in this business 20 years.
She's coming up.
You're going to come across a lot of things in the business to where sometimes you're not fully given 1,000% all of the information that you know, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
So it's up to you, though, to ask the questions. It's up to you to double check. It's up to you to, before Brianna even picks up that camera and clicks that picture, it's up to you as the makeup artist to say to the brand or the photographer, this is what I've done before we get started. Is this to your liking? Do you like this?
He did do that for a few of the girls. He did do that, if I can remember. But I think we also pushed on time. We didn't do it with everybody. And from in my head, I was just like, if Leah's okay with it, just get in front of the camera.
Can I also just add one more thing in?
Mm-hmm.
You know, unfortunately, we were supposed to have 3 makeup artists on set, and unfortunately 2 of them decided to opt out because it was a TFP. They weren't getting paid. So I had to do, or at that time when I showed up, I had to do, I don't remember how many girls, Aaliyah, you can speak to this more than I can, but I did 4 out of the 6 girls that were there. And I had no problem doing it because I was excited about, you know, having my work, you know, photography, all the things, right? But at the same time, I guess it's like what you said. I just have to be ready to ask those questions. And I appreciate you giving me that honest answer, that feedback. I really do.
Yeah, you have to trust me. I was on set today and I had something similar, but it's for television.
Oh, that television thing you was telling me about? How was it?
Yeah. It was interesting.
Okay. They talk about it later on private.
It's interesting.
I have a question.
Go ahead.
Yes.
I have a statement actually.
Uh-oh.
So I want to say to what Ryan just said. The people didn't cancel because they weren't getting paid. That wasn't what. Because I'm sure like everybody that does photo shoots in the DFW area knows what a TFP is, and if they don't know, they can look it up on Google. But so that was never, and I'm very clear about when I do collaborations, so that's what I call it. A lot of times no one asks about money, and sometimes people do. So it just depends on the person's intentions when they come into the project. But when I make these call castings, and I do them, some of them go viral on Facebook, some of them don't. And when I put in the post, I put that I'm looking for upcoming makeup artists, fashion designers, photographers, models, whoever, who would be interested in bringing this vision to life, because unlike most people's businesses, nobody's doing shoots like this. And most people don't have, people just don't have the ideas that I have. Because who has ideas like someone else? So it was never that people were canceling because they weren't getting paid, because they knew that they weren't getting paid from the get-go. Even Brianna knew that. So that was never.
Wait.
You knew that you weren't getting paid. You knew that.
No. Wait.
You didn't know that?
That's not how you put it, though.
No, it's not about how you put it. I'm just saying that was the agreement, because you weren't the first photographer. You were the person that jumped in for the person that left the original one that had a paid client. So they, just like you said,
That's not what you told me while they canceled. You said they was not responding and they canceled, and I happened to be volunteer.
He didn't respond at all till the day of. That is what happened. And when I asked him why did you wait till the last minute, he was like, I'm sorry, I know that you're upset about this and I should have communicated with you. And then he put a whole bunch of other stuff. I'm not going to go into what he said.
No, that's fine. But I didn't know that it wasn't getting paid, but I did ask for gas money. So that's still a payment in some type of form.
Right. I'm not talking about what we had discussed, what you needed to get there. I'm
Yeah.
saying in general. Like, there wasn't a invoice or nothing like that. But that's
You
what
mean payment? Let me clear this up. You mean as far as payment for her actually shooting the images?
Yeah.
That's
Right.
what I'm talking about,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
that's not saying the TFP part. But I wanted to kind of, the reason I don't really get on people's lives like that. I used to when I was much younger, but I don't really do that no more because I don't really have the time. But I really wanted to jump in because I wanted to bring a positive light back to the conversation. And I want people to be able to hear from me because this is a launch for my business, and I don't want the wrong idea being got on live because again, this is the internet, and whatever we put out there is out there forever.
Oh no, baby! Once this is live, this is cut off. This don't be on repost or nothing like that.
Well, yeah, I know, but you know, people screen record stuff, so that's what I'm saying. People repost screen. They repost lives all the time. That's how people get views. But that's all I'm saying. But what I will say though is that as far as you saying that you didn't really get any communication for looks, it's not okay. So there's a chain of command, right? You can come to me about a look, but I had to go through the designer who also was very busy. So I was respecting her time as well because she had paid clients well, but she really wanted to work with me because she loved what I was doing. And so I had to wait for her looks because she was making them as we were every day she had a new look, and she didn't send me everything until the last minute anyway. It's because she was super busy. Right. So I trusted the fact that whatever she brought, we was just gonna put it together because everything, as hard as we try to have everything organized, stuff just doesn't work out sometimes. So that was one of the situations, and that wasn't my first shoot. I've done many shoots before that one. That was the first one of 2025 to get that straight. This is the first launch of 2025.
Can I ask you a question? So was this photo shoot for your brand, or was it just a collaboration of a whole bunch of creators?
It's for my brand.
Okay, what is your brand?
Sorry, say it again.
And what is your brand?
Righteous Cosmetics is a beauty brand. We are launching hair care products for women with complex hair types and skin types. So that's why the shoot was mainly niched towards African American or minority women that have afros, that have more 4C hair or type 4 hair, etc., as well as like the lip gloss shades being able to be used on anybody of any color. Ultimately, I have more shoots coming up because, of course, this was supposed to be like the launch shoot. Some stuff is just going to end up coming out of order just because some things took longer than the rest. But the whole point of the shoot, like the products, I make my own products. I do my own labels. I design everything. Even the theme of the shoot, I designed that. The outfits, I sent the inspiration for that. So I really designed everything. The looks, everything. So I am the creative director, but I'm also the business owner, and I also make the products. So a lot went into that. I had to do a whole manufacturing day where I do all my products, do all the labels, print all of that. So a lot. I just spent my last, because I'm also in school right now, like full-time college student, about to graduate. So I spent my last putting this production on. So when I did it, everybody knew that they were coming into a project where they might not have been getting paid, but it was the vision that really lured people in.
Right.
Not just the finances part. So let me also ask you something, because I'm just trying to get clarity. When you decided to put this together, did you have a mood board or a vision board?
Yes, I had images. I didn't put them in a board, just because that's not how I do things. I'm sorry. I mean, I know most people. I just had a shoot today, this morning, and I was able to send the makeup artist vision mood boards for each model, and it had 2 to 3 hairstyles and makeup looks, and they were able to choose whichever one they wanted to do. So that was for this one, because for this one I had 4 hairstylists and 3 makeup artists. So every shoot that I do has been growing. God has been growing me tremendously. So for that specific shoot, I did have everything planned out. It just didn't work out the way that it was supposed to. So I had to kind of like improvise a little bit. But in my mind, I knew what I wanted. So that was never. I wasn't just winging it.
So this is the thing. This is coming from someone who has been working in this business for 20 years. Okay. It may be in your mind, but it still has to be conveyed to everybody that's working on it. Because your vision isn't always what everyone else's vision is. And it's very important to have clarity so that you won't have a situation where you spend a lot of time, you spend a lot of money, and then you get the pictures back and it's not exactly what you want. Communication is extremely important, and that's the key to be successful, and to make sure that you're not wasting your time, you're not wasting your money, because you're in school, right? You don't have time to waste. You don't have time, no offense, but you don't have time to have a throwaway photo shoot.
Sure.
You don't.
So I'm sorry.
You won't have that situation. It's just best to sometimes overly communicate things to people so that you can get exactly what it is that you want. Does that make sense?
Yeah, and I tried to do that, but I had to keep replacing people. So it was like, so when you're doing that, it's hard to keep track of what you already said and what you haven't. So it's like today, for example, I had to, for models that canceled or didn't respond, I replaced them immediately and found backups. But so some of the
I don't think you should have did that. Whoever didn't come, you should have kept going, because that's taking away time for making sure that the people that did show up, that be a good shoot. You're kind of wasting hours trying to find models and stuff like that. Cool. There have been times where like, okay, I need 12 models. Only 4 show up. Time is money. We finna work these 4 like it's 12. Some of them 4 had to wear, two of the girls of the 4 had to wear 4 outfits. Okay, cool. You just got more looks. And I'm just telling you that because I have done modeling, photography, creative directing all myself. And trying to replace somebody, that's wasting time. They just missed out. You got to keep that train going.
Can I ask a question? Can I just intervene? Because I'm sorry, I didn't catch your name. I don't want to say it wrong. Evolving Images. What's your name?
Tavia.
Tavia. Okay, I'm sorry. I almost called you Tila, and I knew that was wrong.
No, it's
Tavia. Tavia, I really have a good question for you, because moving forward, I mean, and I want to be very clear with my intention on why I came on here, and I want to be clear to Aaliyah as well, because I want to be respectful of her brand as well. I didn't come on here to bash the brand, Aaliyah. I hope you know that. I was just speaking because me and Brianna were having a conversation about the edits that I requested on the photos, and then that kind of led into the conversation of, you know, the hairdresser was the mom. We didn't have an actual hairdresser, so that was an issue, and it just kind of, it didn't go the way we planned, but it still, I think it still came out wonderful regardless of the way it was ran. Anyway,
I'm sorry. Can you just repeat what you just said? Because
okay. I said, to the long story short of my version, I said, I want you to be very clear of my intention. I didn't come on here to bash your brand. Me and Brianna were having a conversation about the edits that I requested for my selected photos, and then that led into a bigger conversation of just a photo shoot and how they're run and how the typical chain of command, as you mentioned, goes. And so that's why Tavia came on here to kind of give me a little bit more clarity on what to expect moving forward. So with that being said, Tavia, I do have a good question for you. Moving forward, what can I expect from the creative directors or the brand owners to like send over? Like, am I expecting like you said, a mood board? Do I need to request that? Do I need to say, hey, and take initiative? I mean,
yes.
What are your suggestions to people like me?
So this is very good question. So that you won't end up in a situation to where all parties are not completely satisfied.
Who is Aaron Waitley, 69? I'm sorry, go ahead, y'all.
You need to have clarity. So you need to they are actually supposed to give you a mood board, and it's really not them giving it to you. They're actually supposed to give it to the photographer, and then the photographer is supposed to give it to the hairdresser, to the makeup artist, to the wardrobe stylist, the assistant, right? That's how it's literally supposed to work.
And
You're also
question.
supposed to receive photos of what the models look like, what their overall vision is, and then it breaks down to what the hair is going to look like, what the makeup is going to look like, what the set design is going to be. Like, I know it sounds very tedious, but this is what happens in the commercial world, and this is what happens in television. I work in this world on a regular basis, and to make sure that everyone is playing their position and their role right, so that the companies aren't losing money, because like Bree says, time is money. All of those things are supposed to be given to Brianna, because it is a chain of command. It is the person who owns the business, or the founder, or whatever the company is. Then it is the creative director. If they have a publicist,
Question.
like everything goes down the chain. Yes.
Why must the photographer give out the vision board? Why not directly from the creator?
That's exactly what I was just about to ask.
Why not directly from the creator? Because Brianna is the head. She is the spearhead. She is the photographer. She is ultimately the person taking the picture. So this is how the chain of command goes. It is the brand owner. If they have a creative director or a PR person, then it is whoever the photographer or the videographer is, whatever it is done, and then it's her team. You are part of Brianna's team. So you are, I hate to say this, but you're below her when it comes to the chain of command. Because you're not the one taking the images. The person that's going to, if they have a problem with how things look, they're going to come to Brianna first. That's how that works.
Okay, so to follow up on that, Tavia, to understand exactly what you're saying because the photographer is basically, they know exactly what to look for when they get that mood board. So in kind of going back to our first conversation about matting the T-zone and all of that other things, if the look was supposed to be a matted down look, they know exactly to say, hey, matte her. She needs to be matte or something like that. Is that what I'm getting at?
Yep.
Yes.
Because Ryan, remember when I think this was her or was another model. We
Yes,
noticed
the
that
white
blend
line,
line,
yeah.
was there, and I caught that. But again, I was under the impression it was 70s. I only had like less than an hour to really get involved what it was. And to you, Aaliyah, I didn't know this was a hairline cosmetic type thing. I just knew it was a 70s photo shoot. I'm just thinking 70s clothes and makeup. I didn't know there was really focused on the hair. So that's when I was kind of really upset, because I'm like, you threw that on me, and we had to do a product shoot on top of that. So that's where like we all learned, we gonna use this as an educational learning moment. That's when now we know, okay, if you know you need it, really focus on hair and product placement, say that first. So that way I could start pulling in the first girl, or I could be doing some BTS shots of you doing the hair using the product. I was worried about set design and everything to make sure this looked 70, because the main ask of me was, do you have a 70s background? No. Do you have this? No. I just got lights and gear and I'm showing up that way. So I'm thinking, okay, this is a fashion shoot. They're going to have some 70s styles. Cool. I really ain't got to do too much. You got the models. You got that. I'm pulling up, set them, line them up.
Can I also ask another question, Tavia? Because again, your experience, I really just want to pick your brain if I may.
Go ahead.
Because I'm genuinely curious. I mean, we shot products, models, and fashion all in that one night. And I'm just curious, in your opinion, and your experience, would those shoots typically be on different days in its own, or is it possible to do that all in one day?
That would be a full day.
Let me tell you what my week was like. I had that happen. I had it happen to where I'm literally shooting a multitude of things in one day, and I got asked to shoot this on a Tuesday. The product got sent to me Wednesday, and it was supposed to be all images done and retouched and sent over by Friday. It happens, you know. It's not the most fun, but it happens. There are some brands where they're on a very tight budget and they need to get as much as they possibly can get out in one particular shoot.
Yep.
And they do that, you know. Is it ideal? Absolutely not. It's not. Because typically, if you really want it to come out the way that you envisioned it, I say have a product shoot separately and then have you shoot the models on another day and another time. That way you can focus on what the model's hair and all of that looks like, and then another day you can have it where all you're caring about is how the product looked and the placement and the set design and all of that kind of stuff. I don't suggest you doing it all in one day, but does that happen? Absolutely. Even here in Hollywood, even here in LA, they do it all the time because people want to get what they can get without having to pay so much money.
I'll tell you that
Companies are on budgets. They are literally on budget.
I'll definitely say the reason I did it was because I don't like taking a long time to do stuff, especially with the seasons change. Like from February, it's been like 2 different seasons with February to April. It's been winter and we're now in spring. So I'm trying to catch the time. So with that being said, like if I'm able to do everything at once in one day, I'm gonna do that. Now with this particular shoot, the only reason it was at night was because I was doing a partnership with a salon and she closed at like 7. So that was the only time that I can, because I lighted the lighting in there, and that was just the area that we did it in. But like for the shoot I did today, we started at 7:30 and left at 4. So
in the morning?
We can do product photography. We can do fashion, whatever. Even though the main aspect is not the fashion, I just wanted to be able to feature another business in there because it's not just about me.
You can do all of that in one photo shoot, but this is my own thing. When you try to hurry up and rush and do things, it looks rushed. And guess what?
I don't know what rushing is to you. I think 9 hours is a long time. We weren't
You think 9 hours is a long time? You think 9 hours is a long time? Let me tell you
yes,
something.
I think it's.
I'm working 12-hour days for one shoot, and I have to do it for the next 2.5 weeks.
Yeah, I'm not doing 12 hours just because I can't.
But guess what? This is a part of the business, and it depends on how much you want your brand to grow and where you want it to go to.
It'll be
A
12
lot of
hours.
brands, it's multiple.
The time is not the issue at all. The time is not the issue. When I'm doing a lot of networking. So, for example, the place that I just shot at, that was it was a luxury apartment complex, and we were on the rooftop. They didn't charge us.
For you, time is not an issue. Do you want to know why time is not an issue for you? You're not shooting. You're not the makeup artist. You're not the hairstylist. So you don't have to rush. You don't have to think about these things because you're not doing the work. You know that puts a lot of pressure. That puts a lot of pressure on the makeup
I did
artist.
hair and makeup at this shoot because nobody showed up.
What do you mean nobody showed up?
Ryan, did I not do hair and makeup at this shoot?
She did do a little bit of hair, and she did do 2 of the models' makeup. Yes, but I did 4 out of 6, and she did the last 2 because.
You know the one I'm editing now, right? Or the recent one?
Are you still on my photos or?
I'm doing everybody's at once now because I found the way to do it all at once.
Oh, okay.
No,
Then
wait,
I
Ryan, you did
I didn't do it yet.
Ryan, you did 4 of the 6 models?
did 4 of
You
6.
did 4 of the 6 models, yes. Okay.
And
And
you
how
should
many
have-
were you originally supposed to do, Ryan?
From my understanding, because there were supposed to be 3 of us, we were just all supposed to be. Aaliyah wasn't supposed to do a makeup at all. She was only supposed to do hair if needed because we didn't know if the hairstylist was going to come or not. But the 3 people that were supposed to show up, we were just all supposed to have 2.
Got it. So you were supposed to initially do two people.
Correct.
And then someone didn't show up and you end up having to do 4 people.
2 people didn't show up.
Two people.
So Aaliyah had to step in because of that, because we were running out of time, and I'm over here on the fourth row, and she's like, "Oh, do you want me to just jump in now?" And I'm like, "Yeah."
Correct. Yeah.
I tend to do everything. This is the first time that I didn't do everything because I couldn't do everything. And I can't do hair, makeup, fashion, even though the Lord is blessing with all those gifts. I'm giving the opportunity to somebody else because I can't do everything and I won't do everything. So even in this shoot, I had four hairstylists and 3 makeup artists. But a lot of times people aren't moving at the speed that I need them to move at because you can't spend 2 hours on one person doing makeup. That's not you can't.
I mean, you can go ahead and spend 2 hours, but is it going to sit there and waste a lot of time? Absolutely, it is, and it depends on what type of makeup it is that you're spending 2 hours
And
on.
I'm super aware with that because I've been doing makeup for over a decade, so I know a lot about makeup. So
Yeah, I've been doing it for 20 years. Trust me, and I'm a licensed cosmetologist.
yeah,
So
I'm not this at all. I had to teach myself because that's how I got into my brand. I had to teach myself how to be beautiful, and so now that I know how to do that, I'm teaching other people. So
trust me, we're on the same page. I'm a self-taught makeup artist. They do not teach you makeup at school. They teach you how to pass state board.
they sure do.
Amen. Say it louder.
They teach you how to pass state board, honey, but they don't teach you how to do makeup.
You know, because a lot of the makeup artists that I've worked with, they're licensed, and but we're not even gonna say that. But it's not, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, I'm whatever I need to be. You know what I'm saying? If I have to.
So this is the thing. As a brand owner, you have to do that. You have to. You have to. If a makeup artist fails to show up, it is then your responsibility to make sure that the makeup's done, even if you have to pick up a brush yourself. You know, it is your responsibility to make sure that the hair is done, even if you have to pick up a curling iron yourself, because ultimately it is your brand, it's your responsibility. Like, that's just, trust me, I am the photographer, I am my assistant, I'm my hairstylist, I'm a makeup artist, I am the set designer, I am craft services, I am everybody else.
Damn assistant, the janitor, cosmetologist, counselor, the light tech, the editor.
Yes, if I show y'all what I worked on this week and I had to do everything by myself in 2.5 days, child, trust me,
This is crazy.
No, facts.
it's not easy. It's hard. Trust me. But at the end of the day, because it's your dream, it's your brand, it's your goal, you have to be responsible for it. You have to. And I'm not knocking you. I'm proud that you are taking a step in creating your own brand, especially as a woman of color. It is very hard. It is extremely hard. I work with brands all of the time. But if you want your brand to go far, and I don't know how far you want to take your brand, there are just a couple of things that you're going to have to tweak in order to get where it is you want to be. I don't know if you want to be in Ulta. I don't know if you want to be in Sephora. Hell, I don't know if you want to be in Target. But if you do want to get there are a couple of things that you're going to have to change so that you can get to that point. And you're going to have to learn to duplicate yourself so that you won't have these type of problems and issues. Things will run a lot more smoothly for you. Trust me, I used to love being a one-man band.
Hate it.
I do not.
Yeah, no, I definitely don't prefer it. Just because I have other stuff that I have to do. I have other businesses, like I can't do everything at once. But this time the Lord gave me a team because I was never able to do this before. You can try things and it doesn't work, but this time it did. So I know that's how God was the one that is the one that authorized that the transaction, because I've tried that card many times and it declined. So even now, this is my season. Every shoot that I've done, everything you've ever said, I've literally already implemented it. Literally, what you just said, I did that this morning. they asked for the style boards, it got sent. Everything was sent in advance. But of course, I'm working with people that have never worked on set. So I'm also having to teach them what's right and what's wrong. They don't know that they can't take 4 hours on one person. They don't know that they can't do a bunch of talking. And I want that.
But my thing is this though, if you have a vision, right, and you know time is of the essence, right, then when you're doing a brand shoot, you don't have time to really teach nobody. And maybe I could be wrong, Tyvee. Let me know if I'm wrong.
No, you're right.
If I have a brand, if I'm spending money out of my own pocket, we all have them, right? You have to remember, some of us photographers, like Tyvee said, we doing this all our own. I'm not teaching nobody. You said you can do this. I need you to perform. I need to stay in this one role. I can't teach you and your mama and your daddy how to do this. You said you can do it. I need you to speed it up. There gonna be sometimes, Aaliyah, you gonna have to crack that whip and tell them to get it together. You can't teach nobody. You got to make sure your 3 things next to the photographer is on point. It's your makeup artist and their hairstylist. You need to make sure they are on time and on to the next girl. Ain't no teaching done. None. Either they know how to do it or they don't.
Yeah.
That's why I was telling also Ryan, this industry could get small real goddamn quick. Watch out. Watch how you talk. Watch what you say. All of it. And then again, I might be a nice photographer. Me and Tyvee know some mean ass photographers that will probably chew y'all up, crying.
Brianna, it's funny that you say that because we have a real mutual friend, Carlos Vincent.
And he just did my photo shoot, and that's my brother. Don't get me wrong.
He's a fabulous guy. I love
But as a makeup artist, if you come in there half stepping, he gonna tell you wipe all this shit off and do it again in the studio, and he do not give a damn.
For you. He made me, it was so funny because I thought this was like the first time I've ever like worked with like an actual photographer outside of makeup school. So I went to makeup school just like a little disclaimer.
Yeah.
But like anyway, so Carlos Vincent, he's a fabulous guy. He's
Question, who is Joshua?
Oh,
Who is Joshua? Do anybody know Joshua?
I don't know.
Joshua was my assistant at the shoot.
The one at the we want you.
He's the one that had the suit on.
Can he come? He wants to come up.
I don't think there's no need for him to come up right now, cause we not bashing the situation. We all growing because I don't know.
He's a business owner too. He's
right.
actually been doing this longer than me. But
So I don't think there's no need to come up because there was somebody else named Aaron that was trying to come up, and I'm trying to make sure because this is not a messy situation. We're not trying to be messy. We're not attacking nobody. We all growing. We all acting professional. You know, Tyvee's 20 years. I've been doing it 12. Ryan is learning. You learning. We're just helping learn. If I don't need no because this is on all on my platforms, and you know I still got potential clients gonna look. So right now,
he's not finna do any of that.
Okay.
He's definitely not. He don't argue.
So let me ask you something. Your name's Aaliyah, correct?
Yes, like the singer.
Okay, so let me ask you something. Aaliyah, when you did your shoot today, what did you notice that was different between the previous shoots that you have? Since you implemented all of those things, what did you notice like that was different between any of the other shoots that you've done?
I noticed that I had way more help. One, so I was able to do a lot of things that I need to do as the business owner to make sure that the shoot was organized and it wasn't confusing. So also the guys that I worked with I had 3 photographers, and so I had 3 photographers, and so with the 9 models that I did have, they cut the time in half by taking 2 people each, and every time they changed their outfits, it was just easier. It was easier. I worked with them March 15th. This is the same people, so when I'm able to work with people more than once, I'm able to get an idea of how they work, so that we can just collide in a way that's not bumping heads. They're super professional. They got to it like really quickly. They gave me the space to be able to. When I meant teach, by the way, I didn't mean like I was sitting there teaching. I mean like not like I'm sitting with them teaching. Like more so like just telling them certain things. Like you can't take that off. You tear it up. That's what I meant by teaching.
Oh, okay.
And yeah, I mean like, and in a nice way, not being rude, but yeah, and then I was able I have a group chat with all the makeup artists and hairstylists. There was a hairstylist that actually asked for the style board that she wanted, because I already sent the models and what looks I wanted to do, but instead I turned it into a collage. So I used their picture in the middle, and around them I put the makeup looks and hairstyles. So during the actual shoot, they were all going back to the pictures that I sent them. So it wasn't a lot of questions having to be asked. They just were getting to the looks immediately. And I kind of gave them.
It's because you already sent the mood board, so everybody knew what their task was. They knew what their model looked like. You had everything put together, correct?
Yes, and then with the photographer, he's just a little different, but he specifically wants shot list. So I gave him a shot list for what he needed for the shoot. So he knew that I specifically wanted, because everybody had extravagant hairstyles. So that's why we had so many photographers, because they had like the weird abstract Afrocentric braid styles, that type of stuff. So they got, and they had on bandeau tops, so it was just shoulders and hair.
I have a question. And I'm asking this question for growth purposes and whatnot. So the photographer that you used, what was the experience? How long have they been photographers? Was this a paid shoot or was this another TFP? And for learning purposes, did you learn from using TFP style photographers, or did you pay for and you learned the differences in professionalism in a way?
They were TFP. Well, he is a TFP. To give a little background, so kind of how like I had found you, I had found him because I don't remember specifically what happened. It was somebody's car broke down, something like that. And so I had to find another photographer, and he had a team. So I didn't invite 3, I invited 1, and he brought 2. So that's how that worked. And
wait, now pause. I'm sorry. So you invited 1 and he brought 2. Was that even allowed or needed? And I'm only saying that because insurance-wise, that's not ever supposed to ever happen. I don't give a damn if it's TFP or paid. If I say 1 photographer, don't bring your homies. Don't bring nobody unless it's approved by me. And I'm only saying that because... Go ahead.
No. He told me that he did, because he had a team. Okay, so the way, because we did a shoot at the pool, and it was like spring, like summer fashion, right? And so one person, he brought a team because he can't do all of it himself. So he had an assistant do, while he focused on mainly photos. One of the guys had the videographer equipment. So because I also wanted an ad, so he had his friend do the ad because he's a videographer mainly. He's not a photographer. And then the other guy, he did bring as an assistant because of how many people was there.
So they're a team. They come like as a team, right?
They come as a trio. Yeah.
So Bree, we know people who come as a team. So you can't necessarily say don't bring.
Oh no, I didn't. She didn't. After she said that, okay, cool. That's not like he just brought people. I'm thinking he just brought like, yeah, we finna go slide in on this. Wait a minute, hold on. This ain't y'all.
They're a team. And
Okay.
We know people that are a team.
Yeah, right. Yeah. So one come, the other one has to come for technical purposes and stuff. So yeah.
Yeah.
That's why I asked. That's why I was asked. I was like, wait a minute.
Yeah.
But that shows you how every photographer work differently in a way. So everyone's different.
Yeah, no, and honestly, I mean, even though I wasn't expecting it, it actually helped a lot because there was a lot going on, honestly. And there was like 4 different. There was a tennis court. There was the pool area. There was like the greenery area. There was different scenes, so they were able to all be somewhere. While I kind of just helped with. I had the same girl that came for the first one. She came for this one to help with the wardrobe. So it just helped with all the multitasking that has to be done, and it just was easier that way. They having them have the shoot more organized. It was TFP, and they have been doing this a while. I don't necessarily know their ages at all, but I know that each of them have their own photography businesses. and they're not blood brothers, but they're like, you know, like homeboys. And
Oh, thank you for sharing the live.
it was one of them, you know, it was just one of those things where he also wanted to help because he was like, he liked the theme, and it was more so the fact that it was being done on a rooftop. Like,
Excuse
a
me.
lot of people that wanted to do it, but he just ended up being the one that did it. And he's the same person that did the shoot that I just did this morning. And he did it quicker because I did have some issues with how he did wanted to pull. He wasn't doing what he said. It was just a lot of stuff. I'm not even gonna go into detail. Like, he was tripping, but yeah, it was TFP. They are professional photographers, and it was just one of those things. Now it's like different. Like, I call them bro, they call me sis. Like, I don't know. It's like a family now. It's interesting. They're really funny. So, and I like that environment because the models were really comfortable with them as well. And that's another reason why I brought them back for the second one, because I wanted someone that they were comfortable with. Having new people that were not at the way I had. And yeah, it was really fun. It was better this time. It was quicker. It wasn't outside. So the day that we shot, it was really outside on the rooftop. So that was another thing. A lot of their equipment was flying and breaking. It was like crazy. This time we did it inside. So, but yeah.
You were on the rooftop though, right?
Yeah, we were on the rooftop of the building.
So it's gonna be
That's why, of course, that's why it was windy. But yeah. But yeah, it was pretty fun. It was a lot more organized. I was able to fix some things and tweak some stuff that I didn't do the last time. So I'm glad that I was able to fix it, because I'm all about improving anyways, because I'm doing this from scratch. I don't really have experience. I'm not in Hollywood, and I don't have 20 years of experience, but I do have, and that the Lord gave me, and I think that's enough. And I think that He'll do the rest. I don't have to have experience and all these other things. Like, I had the inside of me. So I'm glad that I'm able to make great creative shoots, because most cosmetics brands are very bland with their marketing, and so that's something that I plan to change within the beauty industry, like visuals and being able to push yourself in the environment of the shoot, like going back in time to beauty was timeless and all these different stuff. So that's why I always go for like a nostalgic theme, nostalgic hairstyle, all that.
Tavi, you're a mute, boo. Now we can.
Now we can hear you.
Can you hear me? Okay. Sorry, my phone had died, y'all. Sorry.
Oh. Look, I had to check mine real quick. I said, wait a minute.
No, my phone had died. I'm sorry, guys.
Okay.
I don't.
But I will say, I mean,
Anna.
oh,
Who's Anna?
go ahead, Sean.
No, Finder, who's the brand ambassador?
Huh?
You said who's the brand ambassador?
Or the brand director?
Director.
Aaliyah.
Aaliyah.
Oh. I was like, who is Anna?
We hear you. I was talking about Talia. We couldn't hear her because she was just talking and whatnot.
Tavi.
Can you guys still hear me?
Yes.
Okay, sorry. My phone had died, sorry. No, I think this is a good conversation for you guys to have, especially if everyone wants to take their career to the next level, whether it's a brand, whether you want to be a makeup artist or a producer or anything. It's important to have these conversations so that the next time you will work on a project or you get hired for something, you will take whatever you learned from this situation and apply it to the next situation, if that makes any sense. It's good to have these conversations. You know, it's good to, I don't know, it's just good to talk about these things so that you can take whatever gems you learn and use it so that you can continue to elevate yourself. I mean, how you're going to learn. That's how you're going to get further along in this business and industry, because Bree said something that's very vital. This business is small. It's a small industry, especially in the commercial.
I invited Josh up. Keep going, Tavi. I heard you. I invited Josh up.
Because this is considered to be the commercial industry. Everyone knows everybody.
Quickly.
Period. And Bree, you're right. They will know people quickly. And you always want to have a good reputation. You always want to be someone that's pleasant. You always want to be a person that people want to continue to work with. And just learning and, like I said, elevating yourself, taking the things from this situation and applying them to the next situation is what's going to help you grow. It's all about growth. You never want to stay stagnant. You always growing. Just period.
At Granger, we're for the ones who
Oh
pay
yeah.
attention to every
And I don't think this is a bashing. I think it was a learning situation. It was a growing moment. It's something that everybody needs to learn. Yeah, as you go further and further, and like I said, I don't know where you want to take your brand. You'll start to learn more and more and more and more things. That's why I asked you, like today, the way that you did today's photo shoot. Did you see a difference? How did it make you feel after the shoot? And what could you have done even better at the next shoot? That's why I asked you those things.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. I feel like it was, of course, more detailed. I'm almost a perfectionist, I feel like. So it's not going to be a time where I'm not fixing something. And I think I have to stop doing that all the time because I'm not gonna always be perfect. But, so even, from the first one, I knew there was things that wasn't the way that it could have been. But I was already on to the next thing to try to figure out how I can implement what wasn't done this time. It's going to be done next. Because that was my prayer to the Lord anyways, was that every time I do this, it's going to get bigger and bigger. So even for the next one, and for what I have coming up at the end of April, it's going to be more hands-on. There's already looks been sent out, and it's not for 4 weeks. So that people have time to prepare. The photographers, there's no canceling with that. Whoever is taking the pictures is taking the pictures. I'm not dealing with people that are not serious about doing it, even if it is TFP or paid, which is nobody's business. But me and the photographer. And there is mutual agreement with creatives about what it is that they want. Most of the girls that I'm working with just want an opportunity, and that's what I'm offering is the opportunity. Without experience, I have faith in everybody that works with me. That when they come in my atmosphere, that they will automatically begin to do things they've never done before, and it happens every single time. So even with the next one, I'm hopeful that even with this, I feel like maybe I'm trying to think. I haven't even been able to sit down and think about what could have worked better. Cause I got home at like 5 p.m. And I took a nap and started doing homework. So I haven't been able to sit down and think about what it is I can fix. But I will do that so that I'm just not having to, you know what I'm saying, be flustered and have anxiety, because I do have anxiety issues. So.
If you don't mind me asking, how old are you?
I'm 25.
Oh, yeah, you do. You have a lot.
Shut up.
No, because she's in school and she's starting to launch her business. So
Right.
It's a lot.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. I'm a little bit behind in life, but I'm catching up right
No,
now.
you're not. You're right on time where God has you to
And
be.
one more thing. Hold on. Josh, you do not have enough to even come up at all.
I was gonna say,
Let you.
you're not even remotely close to being behind in life. Like, trust me, you are right where you need to be. For you to be going to school and starting like your own business, that is a lot. That's a lot.
It is.
You have to give yourself credit for that.
Yeah, I know.
Starting a business is not easy.
Sure the hell ain't. Only $12 on this live. My bad, y'all. I didn't do that. That was my moderator, Sean. Let's move y'all around like that.
No, I don't. I don't want my pores to be seen, so I'm okay with it.
Oh, child.
But yeah, no, you trust me. You have a lot of time. You have a lot. You're only 25 years old. Like it's most brand founders are like 40.
That's very true.
Plus.
That's true. And those are the people that I'm around. I'm around people in their 30s and 40s. I don't even hang out with people younger than me because I can't learn from them. Like, I'm looking for wisdom anyway, so I'm more likely to be around people that have been in the game for 20, 30, 40, 50 years. I even took it upon myself to connect with my professors as mentors because my major is journalism, so I deal with a lot of teachers that are like OGs in the design and photography industry. Not able to like tell me what I'm doing wrong and all that type of stuff because I don't know everything and I would never claim to.
Do you have a website yet?
My website hasn't launched because I'm waiting on the photos, which she's working on. So
I'm so sorry about that.
How do I go about getting product then?
Oh yeah, he wanted to know how much was your oil was. I was like, I did not know. We didn't have that conversation, so I didn't want to give a price for that either.
My oils are $25, and I know that seems kind of high, but
No, that's
surprised
average.
that they're charging because it is a 7-blend oil, all natural herb oils with fenugreek seeds, and fenugreek is used.
It's expensive.
The
Yes, it's very
body
expensive.
butter slaps, though. I've gotta say.
So, have you all tried the product?
I touched it when I was doing a photo shoot.
Yeah, she had to dig in it and put it on people. So,
Right.
I just know what I saw.
yeah, it's even in the photos you can see they looked good.
Yeah,
It's-
the body butter looks phenomenal.
yeah,
on the
they're
skin.
good.
So if I want to do a order, how much will it, what all do you have? Body butters, what else?
I'm launching body butters, hair oils, and I also have another product launching this month. I have a hair kit launching this month, so there's other hair products that are coming with that one, and it's because the name of that oil is the Fro Grower, and so the whole point of that was to grow your afro, to grow your natural, kind of like back in the 70s where they had the you know what I'm saying, they had the Fro kit. I'm making a Fro kit.
Will it work for locks?
To get a real fro. Yes, of course. If you're someone that's, because you know, a lot of people undo their locks all the time, but if you're someone that has natural hair in general, it's going to strengthen your roots, which is going to promote hair growth. And so you don't want thinning. And a lot of people with locks, their hair thins.
Yes, and that's exactly what's going on. Top of my head is completely thinned out.
Yeah, like if you see Lil Wayne, he needs a hair growth oil. He does.
No, you need to stop doing them DRUGSs and that's it.
Yeah. Literally.
All right, send me the information. I will purchase.
Oh, Dallas. I mean, not Dallas. Lord Jesus. Tavia used to be a manager at Mac, right?
Oh no, honey, I didn't work for Mac. I worked for
Sephora.
I worked at Sephora, and then
Oh.
I also worked
Oh, bless
as a trainer at a beauty lounge here in Brentwood,
Oh,
Beverly
okay.
Hills. Yeah.
See, I know rich people. She Beverly Hills with it. Or Beverly Woods. Told y'all.
How
That experience is interesting.
How many celebrities have you worked with?
I worked with quite a bit of celebrities.
Any big names that we know that you could say?
Right, because she might be on contract out. Don't get her banned.
So do you know who Larry Sims is?
Yes, I do.
No, not from my head. No.
So Larry Sims is a celebrity hairstylist. He is Janet Jackson's hairstylist. He is Gabrielle Union's hairstylist. Ryan, who else hair does he also?
Literally everybody. Like, if you don't know who Larry Sims is, get out.
So yeah.
Well, you ain't been keeping me up long, goddamn live. Hell.
Oh my god, I am so jealous.
I had the chance chance to work with Larry. I got to shoot him, believe it or not, which I was scared when I did that because I wasn't supposed to be shooting him. I just was supposed to be the assistant, and I was given the camera, and I ended up shooting him, and he ended up using all his images. Bree already know what I'm talking about. He ended up using.
I thought you also shoot what's her face.
Cool.
Who was that? You was assistant on that one, but it was the actress lady.
Which one?
Have you been?
That's a good ass problem to have, Tavia. That is a good ass problem to have.
Which?
She's light skinned.
So this is the thing. Everybody is actors and celebrities here in Los Angeles. Everybody and their mama is. I don't care if they are on reality TV. I don't care if they are celebrity hairstylists. Like that's everybody walking around here in Los Angeles.
Anybody in Chicago?
She came to Chicago.
I've been to Chicago and I love Chicago though. I love Chicago.
Have you shot Kiki Palmer yet?
Oh, I love no. Kiki has a tight team. Like, she has an extremely tight team. And she should. She's Kiki Palmer.
She's that girl!
I mean, she's Kiki Palmer. It's hard to get inside. This is the thing. It's very cliquish here in Los Angeles, right? So you have to kind of be a part of a clique in order to, like, get yourself into any of the big celebrity teams. And I'm gonna be honest with you, it's not always cracked up to be that. So like I have a main client right now. She's been my client for 6 years. She is a celebrity chef, a Reiki master, a freaking healer. She works with the Kardashians. She works with Jeff Bezos, Oprah, like all the top 1% people in the world. Last year was my first time like traveling like all over the place with her, and it was the most chaotic, scary stuff I ever experienced in my life.
Not scary.
I would never, ever want to be a celebrity, ever.
Why would it be scary? What would make it scary? To be a celebrity or work with them?
Work with them and being a celebrity. So like, she had a convention that she was speaking at in Las Vegas in December. This was literally a turnaround trip for me, and I've never done this before. So the good thing about working with people who are like celebrities and on TV and stuff like that is you get like the red carpet treatment, right? Like you get flown out, like you get luxury hotels, you get to be in the Sprinter, you get to do this, but it's a lot that comes with it. Mm-hmm. So like her and her partner, they're really big in the like health and wellness industry. They're like super like genius people, right? And so they had this convention that they were speaking at, and I don't know because I just know her as her. I don't know her in that world. So this was my first time like stepping into it. So she's speaking, he then speaks. They do like a town hall like group thing in front of a room of 4,000 people. We're done. They're done speaking. They get off the stage. People were rushing them like a swarm of bees. And it was so scary because people are rude. They don't care. They want pictures. They will push you to the side. I was like a bodyguard, and it was so scary to me because I was literally having to push people away from them. It got so bad to where this guy almost followed us to like her hotel room, and we had to have like the hotel security like stop him. Like it gets that crazy when it comes to those things, and people will stop at nothing to like get to the celebrity or give them a card or pitch their idea or whatever it is. It gets really, really scary sometimes. Like, and that was my first time experiencing something like that, because normally when I work with her, it's here. We're doing podcasts. We're doing NBC. We're doing KTLA. Like, we're doing that kind of stuff. It's never like with 4,000 people, with a whole bunch of people. So for me to like witness that for the first time, I was like, I'm cool. I never would want to be a celebrity. So like when you see the Kardashians and all those people like being bum rushed, it's a scary thing because you don't know people's real intentions and you can't control all of those people. Like, it's just, I don't know. It's just it was weird. It's very weird.
Mm.
Like, you get paid good, don't get me wrong.
Right, I'm like, Tavi, hey, you better clean that up real quick, girl. Oh, you don't want to work with us no more? I didn't bet.
You get paid good, but it's a lot of self-sacrificing. It's a lot of self-sacrificing.
I don't know, like, if it's just like me with it, like as a makeup artist, I don't want to work with celebrities. Like, that's just never something that I've like wanted to do. You know what I mean?
Well, no, let me take it back. In the beginning, so I got into business because I wanted to work on music videos. And then I worked on like 4 music videos and I was like, I hate this. I do not want to work on music videos. I hate it. So then I started just working on editorials and I loved working on editorials. That was like my thing, right? But then I learned like, you don't be making no money doing editorials. They may pay you like $200-300. It's like, honey.
Really?
Yeah, it's no money there.
Yes, it's no
Same
money.
with same with fashion, there's no money there either.
There's no money. There's no money. You know where the money is at?
Product photography.
Commercial, yeah.
Commercials.
Yeah, I believe it.
That is where the money is.
It's literally so funny though. Because it's
Those Fashion Nova photo shoots that people be laughing at, that's bread. Those Shein shoots, that's bread. That's e-commerce. That's money that's being made all the time.
Yeah, you're right.
Like that's how it works. Like I got a big reality check when I moved here. I'm thinking, oh, I want to work on celebrities.
Shit.
Because guess what? Celebrities don't want to pay you. Because they're used to getting everything for free. They want to be the cheapest people, believe it or not.
And that's why.
You will get more money from a bride than you will get from a celebrity.
And that's why I actually like, even though right now I do PFDs, I'm very confident in what the Lord has given me. Money, I'm gonna have millions of dollars. I'm already bringing opportunities to people, but once money enters the chat, people will be getting retired. And I already know that there's no money in the industry. That's why I do my own commercials. I would never have nobody else do it. I would always be the one that writes the vision for the commercial because it's my. I'm not going to sell that. I'm not going to have. And now I wouldn't mind someone coming out and writing scripts, but I want to always have hands on in my business and be able to say like who I want according to who God shows me to pick. So that's something that I'm very particular about. And even when I have millions of dollars, and I'm able to choose my team who's on there, I'm planning on taking a lot of people out of the industry because I know they're not getting treated right. Money is not everything, but I want people to have a home where they are able to do what they love and also make a great, you know what I'm saying, a great amount of money doing it. Where there's not jobs, I'm going to create them. And so that's, and especially being a journalist, like there's no jobs. So I have to find somewhere. I have to either create something or go work for somebody's company and settle because journalism is almost gone because of social media. So I definitely understand that, and that's actually something that I plan on doing. Honestly, this year.
Yeah, I definitely think that's good to create jobs for people. That is really important because if you can create jobs for people, people are going to love you. Trust me, that they are literally going to love you. But you still need to work with people. It's still important to have a team because there's always going to be somebody out there who knows something that you don't know. And you don't ever want to be the smartest person in the room. You never want to be the smartest person in the room. Ever.
Make sure y'all liking this live. Keep going, type. Make sure y'all. This live's supposed to be at 20K with all this good knowledge and free gems we've been dropping all night. Why we not at 25K? Why we not sending Sean no gifts? Why we ain't sending Tavia no gifts? Why we not sending Leah no gifts? Especially this is her brand. And why Ryan got no freaking gifts? They all should have been at 20.
I have no idea how this works. So
this.
Obviously, I just work nothing about this. Like I just work here. Basically, okay. I don't know how this works.
Everybody's supposed to have a gift by now.
On camera.
Hey, Tavia, how old are you? I have to ask.
I am 41 years old, honey.
She look damn good, don't she?
She a black don't crack. I'm just saying. Like, what the fuck? Are you kidding? 41?
I'm 41 years old, yeah.
So you got into this industry at 21.
So I got into this industry at 19.
Oh, wow.
I was 19 years old. I actually was going to school to become a psychologist. And my hairstylist at the time, she needed an assistant because her niece was her assistant, but her niece decided that she wanted to go to Job Corps. And so she told me, she was like, look, if you become my assistant, I will do your hair for free. I will pay you $10 for every head that you wash and blow dry. Honey, she had me at you will do my hair for free. Okay? So I started working at the salon and I end up loving working at the salon. Like, it was like the family. I learned how to run the business, and then we did, and this is back in the day, we did like.
Can Joshua even get on live? Do we have enough points to get on live? Or followers? Because if you don't have enough followers on his thing, they're not going to let him up.
No, he's at 1 follower. He has to be at 1,000, I thought.
How am I on live? Because I don't have 1,000 followers.
Maybe it's 100. Maybe it's 100. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's 100.
I don't know.
Maybe they changed it. I thought it was 1,000 or 100.
We're supposed to get banned today, but I don't know. They keep switching stuff every 45 days.
It got pushed back.
Of course it did.
Wait a minute. TikTok is supposed to be banned today?
It was supposed to be banned today, but it got pushed back by Trump. Anyway. Yeah. But yeah.
So no one bought it.
No, not yet. There's a deal in place with a lot of investors.
Please don't go to goddamn Elon. That's all I care about.
I know. Amen, Bree. Me and you both.
But yeah, that's pretty much like I wasn't supposed to be. I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing, but at that time, I didn't think that I was going to be doing this, and I ended up getting into the business, and I don't know. That's just kind of how it happened.
No,
like,
you're right. It did used to be 1,000.
Yeah, it did used to be 1,000, but I think it's 100 because if Bree has over like 12,000. It is what is it Tavia at?
I don't have very many, so.
You have 100, so it's got to be 100.
Yeah, because before Bree would try to bring me up, and I'd be like, I can't get on.
But I think you use TikTok a lot too. So if this is a brand new page, they were like, nah, we don't know why you're trying to jump on live and stuff like that. So it'd be like that.
I do use TikTok. I mean, I do be on TikTok. I do be using TikTok a lot. I love TikTok.
Nice.
We are almost done with the photos, y'all.
Yeah, go ahead.
I have a question. So hey, it's your girl, Brian, your favorite. No, I'm kidding. Okay, sorry. So coming from, like I was saying in my comments, I'm a key manager at the pro store in Dallas of MAC. I love my job. I absolutely love it. I was telling Aaliyah, literally, I think it was either today or the other day, I think it was yesterday, that I can no longer work with her on any future projects because Matt informed me and my boss told me that I can't attend or collaborate or participate in any shoots when it comes to other beauty brands that are selling products.
Because it's a conflict of interest.
Right.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna say they can't tell you to work. You can't work 2 jobs unless they're gonna pay you some more. How they gonna tell you can't make no more money? What type of is that?
I mean, so, trust me, Sephora was telling us you couldn't do a lot of stuff.
Yeah, if they're gonna find some fashion brand, they probably would.
That's one of the biggest reasons why I love Sephora because they were dictating everything I fucking did there. And so I went from Sephora to Giorgio Armani brand ambassador to Charlotte Tilbury brand ambassador, and then I finally got the job at MAC. I've been there for a year now. I'm absolutely really, really happy. And now that I'm a manager, I love it even more. But my question to you is, from someone like me who is also 25,
I feel very kind of like not stuck. I mean, I'm gonna send you my Instagram, and I really do want you to look at my work and just tell me what you think. But, what is your advice for somebody who like just kind of feels not stuck? I don't like using that word because I'm never stuck. I'm always moving forward. But like, I just kind of feel like I don't know how to evolve myself without getting involved in more TFP projects, which is one of the reasons why I even took this project, because I was like, I wanted to be able to immerse myself more with getting familiarized with how photo shoots work, how they're supposed to function, especially because I have my own LLC and I want to be able to make an official brand out of my business, and I want to have my own photo shoot that has my own line of makeup and my own line of models and the core looks that I have for my services, etc. So I guess my question to you is, how can I like what's your advice to somebody like me who kind of just feels like they don't know how to propel themselves forward? Sorry, I'm long-winded, but
No, it's okay. Jump.
I'll be back.
hi.
Jump. It's scary. Let me tell you something. I was 26 when I moved to LA for the first time. This is my second time living in LA. I was 26 years old. I was talking to this guy who lived here, and I left with him to move to LA. I had $50 check for my grandmother. I'm not lying. And I was like, I'm gonna make it work. I'm gonna make this work. It's going to work. And for about 6 months, it worked. I started off with $50 and I ended up getting jobs and just hustling. Like I hustled my way, but it wasn't easy. It was very, very scary. Now, the second time I moved to LA, I was a little bit more smarter. I had saved up money and I started creating my own photo shoots. So like, I am notorious for creating vision boards and then reaching out to photographers, reaching out to other hairstylists. Even though I could do these things, I started reaching out to a whole bunch of other people to create a community, right? Just because, and this is one thing you'll learn, Ryan, as you go further in your career, collaborating, you're never going to be able to get away from it. You're always going to be collaborating no matter what. Because the people who you collaborate may be the very person that gets you your next gig. So like, I'm working on this, I'll say it, I'm working on this show called The Comic Book, what is it called? The Comic Book or something like that. That's the name of the show, right? I was the pilot makeup artist and we did the pilot show 2 years ago. Like we did the pilot episode 2 years ago. February 2023. It is 2025. And we're just shooting the first season. And I just got asked last week to be the makeup artist, right?
Congratulations.
Thank you. But they were looking for a stylist. They were having a hard time finding a stylist. Their budget wasn't super huge because this is the first time that they were doing this show, and they needed somebody who could really put looks together, like quirky looks together. And so it just so happened that I met a young lady, her name is Natalie, and I met her like 2 weeks ago. And she was the stylist for my homegirl, who's a photographer, also photo shoot. So do you know what I told the creator? I said, hey, I know somebody. Here's her information. That's how it works. Like, I only work with